Well, Guten Morgen, half a day, heck yeah, it is. There's just no sound at this lovely window, but it's time for more Sherlock Holmes and the Silver Earring. I only got a little scared because I was like, then I was like, that's okay, we saved. We saved before we came in here! Just da-da!
Sirs, please, go right in. Please wait here, gentlemen. I will see if Miss Lavinia is receiving callers. She's in her room.
1 second. 1 second, I just have to move something out of the way so I can look at my audio because I'm like, shh, it sounds hella loud. So I was like, let me just do this real quick. Oh, come on, I believe in you, game. Oh, the game just broke itself. What are you saying, Adobo?
I really hope Adobo doesn't make me say something stupid like, I love loads or something. Wait, Adobo! What did I expect? Just ignore all that fanfic that I can't look at right now.
That fucking... What did I expect? Hey, I can still look at it. She just said to cut back on it. I moved the box out of the way so I could see the audio for the game. But my box is blocking it. Okay, fine. If it's loud, it's loud.
Sirs, please, go right in. Please wait here, gentlemen. I will see if Miss Lavinia is receiving callers. She's in her room.
How was the audio? Because it sounds uber loud in my ears, and my little, stream information box, for whatever reason, won't snap back into the OBS window, so it's just forever hovering. So I moved it out of the way, which somehow closed the game. And now when I went back, it moved back over the bar, so I'm like, can't check if the audio's peaking. Yay! But hi, Adobo. Hikian.
Well,
Thanks
Mr. Grimble, I
for that
didn't expect to
information.
see you here at this hour.
I am worried about Miss Lavinia, needless to say. I also thought I might learn something of interest about the investigation. This difficulty, if it persists, can do great harm to the business.
Sorry, WWE announces partnership with Twitch, reveals Raw sidecast. No, I should still be fine. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll be fine. I had to think about it.
Sir Bromsby and Miss Lavinia had rather strained relations, it seems.
Well, Sir Bromsby and Miss Lavinia have never got on very well. Of late, their distance had grown due to the influence of several incidents.
What sort of incidents, precisely?
I do remember one instance in India, where Sir Bromsby attacked a friend of Miss Lavinia. He was our native cartman's son. It seems he spilled a jug full of water that was intended for Sir Bromsby to wash his face. Bromsby began cursing and thrashing the boy before his daughter's very eyes. Miss Lavinia took her friend's part and spoke to her father most rudely.
The devil, you say? What occurred next?
There is no one in the whole of India who would have dared address Sir Bromsby in such a manner. He stayed closeted in his office for the entire day. The next day he fired the carter. But despite these incidents, I am still sure that Miss Lavinia sincerely loved her father.
Oh, you know why. Because it's a WWE. And it's not that I know people personally. I just know people that know people in that. And I'm like, there's no way I would run into them. And I'm like, no. So I was like, no, I'll be fine. But I'm like, how funny would it be? I would laugh so hard. I would be like, which god is fucking with me today? That made the stars align to make this meeting happening, because, oh my god, get me out of here. But at the same time, so funny.
I'm sorry, but I have to go.
All right, as you wish. I shall remain here.
Just be like, oh no! I can touch the strap? Oh, it's the door. I thought I was... inspecting
I have
you.
to leave you, sirs. I need to verify certain things.
Okay, bye, guys. Nah, it's all good.
The more we consider the facts of this affair, the more mysterious it becomes.
The important thing is to be precise and rigorous in your analysis. But at Scotland Yard, we know this well. Reminds me a bit of bad business I resolved. I believe it involved a theft of sticks from a polo team.
I have myself engaged in this sport but a few years ago.
Really?
Do you enjoy the sport of polo, Mr. Grimble? No. You cannot imagine the benefits of this sport. To achieve perfect form and union, man with horse.
A little like the waltz, eh?
Exactly. Except that with this sport, mounting is at full speed, which complicates things singularly. I don't follow you.
The team from Brixton, in my opinion, is the finest example of how polo should be played.
Perhaps they may well be. But what would you say about that last match of the Old Goats Rangers?
They were absolutely splendid. But what of the Brixton team?
Weren't they the cause of some ruckus about a matter of corruption?
I'm sorry. You're talking about mounting? Mounting speed? Also, is it me? No, the music just seems a tad loud in comparison to their talking, so I'm just gonna bring it just a smidge down. I swear this game is so spicy. They're like, oh, but the mounting speed, perfect union. It's like, calm down. Gentlemen, calm down. So what would they have me reinvestigate? Nope, I don't want to leave. Nope. Alright. I made sure to not read the guide, but I do have it pulled out. But I was like, you know what, let me, try this myself.
May I come in?
Well. Oh, take that.
Pardon me. It is already quite dead, you know.
Oh, you frighten me. I have a case of the nerves, you understand. I cannot find my bottles.
Nerves? Mounting horses, Nina. I mean, my uncle owns a farm. So, during one summer, I actually got to learn how to, ride a horse. Versus the other times I was taught to ride a horse. And it's like, I can distinctly remember being very young and not wise enough to ride a horse. Because they're like, oh, you don't need a saddle, just sit on his shoulders and hold his hair. And I was like, okay. And I did that. And then, horses have their like little canter or trot, whatever it's called. And I just was like bumping. And I just was like, ah, and I fell off the horse. But I held onto his hair. So he was like, ah, and I was like, ah. Great time.
On the table.
No, not those. That is a poor vintage. The 2 bottles that the old crap, God rest his soul, ordered up from London for the party. Both were 18-year-old whiskey, perfect for the digestion and the heart's sorrows.
Okay.
Very good.
Ah, no.
I will leave you to your chicken then.
That's it.
No, come back. You had more stuff to say.
Well, oh, take that.
And who could have taken them?
I'm sure that the barman from Hertford stumbled them. Who else would know to take those particular bottles over the others?
Okay.
Very good. I will leave you to your chicken then.
That's it.
Is there anything here? Can I walk over here? Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything in here. Yep, there's nothing else in the kitchen. Cool. I hope your Monday's going well. Ooh, hands. Oh, now he automatically pulls out his
To whom does this
magnifying
belong?
glass. Holmes. Can do that for all the other times. Anything else to interact with? confirm there's nothing else here. White gloves on the table. That's it. Alright, ladies' dressing room. What do we got here? Oop!
A handbag of Lavinia Bromsby. I do not favour ransacking a lady's personal property, but I think she will a programme for the London Opera.
Okay. Hold on. London Opera and Harrington's letter. Dear Miss Lavinia, excuse my boldness and do believe in my most sincere condolences and honorable affections in this terrible time. I cannot excuse myself if I allow you to face all of this on your own. I ordered my valet to move my possessions to the Queen's Arm, which is the nearest inn to Sherringford Hall. I know you're hella sad about your dad being dead, but how you doing? We had an organization-wide internet outage this morning, which has since been resolved. Oh, wonderful. Glad to hear it's been resolved. Did they make you come in and just sit there and be like, yay, nothing to do but to sit and wait? Okay, anything to investigate here? See anything else to investigate? Let's see. Lavinia's red handbag, did that. Read that. Yeah, no, nothing else in here. Pretty much, yep. It's always a great time when you get paid to do nothing.
Closed.
Oh, okay. Go the other way. I ordered myself some food because I was just hankering for crab fried rice today. I was like, I want num-nums. It's like I'm tired of soup and pizza and pot pies. I want rice.
I feel quite ready to answer your questions now, Mr. Holmes. Yesterday I was not in my right senses. I do want to encourage you, on the sound advice of Mr. Grimble. He explained to me that everything my father built during his entire life may collapse unless this gossip ceases and this matter is resolved. Do you agree, Mr. Holmes?
Whatever the truth is, I will reveal it.
So, the shot.
First of all, it is necessary for me to know your acts and your movements during this unfortunate event.
First I attended my appearance in the powder room. Then, as my father requested, I was standing quietly just inside the ballroom. I powdered my face one last time, while everyone, including myself, was watching my father. Suddenly, I heard this noise from behind me, and then I saw my father stagger and fall. Oh, my dear Lord. So I ran to his side and found that he was dead.
What was your relationship with your father?
We barely saw or even wrote to one another for 6 years. But the father that met me upon my return was not the man I remembered. Something in his eyes had changed. There was a wariness there and perhaps even some unexplained anxiety.
Hi, Larrington. Why is the room they're in so empty? Well, this is the ballroom. I'm guessing when it's not in use, there's just nothing in there? This is a question for high society. It's like, what do you do with all your tables? Do you just leave them there? Do you put them away? This is a good question, but it is the ballroom that had the weird table arrangements, but now it's like the next day.
Forgive me, but it seems Lieutenant Harrington has made himself responsible for your care.
Oh, he has proved himself to be most gallant and considerate. I have no friends here, other than Mr. Grimble. Mr. Harrington neither requested nor expected any recognition for his kind interventions and was most attentive yesterday evening.
Sounds like a man who's trying to get in your pants for your money that you just inherited.
Thank you for answering my questions, miss.
Oh, it is me who should be thanking you.
As I mentioned to you before, if this investigation is to proceed properly, it'll be necessary to examine your father's personal documents. May we see his office? I suppose Sir Bromsby kept his papers in this drawer.
Watch out!
Good God!
It must be one of Fowlett's inventions. Sir Bromsby mentioned he had asked his lawyer to devise security measures to protect his private documentation. I remember now that Fowlett has a unique passion for mechanizations and automatons. I had no idea what kind of devices he had created.
Put the fire out!
Inspector Lestrade, I give you leave to tend to your appearance. I doubt you can return to the yard in such disrepair. I will now examine this room according to my methods.
I hear the fire going and they're just talking like, it seems he's built a device that burns documents. It's like, yeah, can we put them out? It's still burning. Alright, well, examine to your methods then, Holmes.
The young Lavinia, with her grandfather no doubt. A page from this book has been marked. Let's examine it.
Oh?
I need something. A Masonic symbol, no doubt.
Oh, put that back. Yeah, they just cut whoever out. Good job, Holmes. Can I assemble paper? Piece of book? Piece
It
of
is the
newspaper?
pieces of the English edition of the Indian newspaper.
Piece of book. Alright. Let's see what we got. Burnt paper with a code. Oh god, it's small. Remember, I still have the original of the puzzle concerning the code in my something. 55 is the numbers to be found by adding the bomb. Translated from French. Good work, guys. Good solid detective work here. Is there anything else? Ooh.
This bridge is quite impressive. It must have been a considerable undertaking.
It's not the bridge in India, is it?
Look here, this message just came for me. 2 days ago, Mr. Horace Fowlett was seen leaving for the North Country. The constable for the town of Flatton, where the solicitor resides, obtained this information from Fowlett's neighbours.
I have a bad feeling about this, Watson. What would you say to a short jaunt to Flatton to finish off our day?
No objection at all, Holmes.
Alright, off we go.
Cabby?
Hello, gentlemen. Constable Fletcher here.
Good day, Constable.
Fletcher. I can't. Oh, I already had you selected for talking. Ha!
Can you help us?
Yes, Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard wired me about your arrival and instructed me to do as I would with the inspector himself.
Would you be so good to take us to the neighbours who spoke of that night?
Come with me. Here we are.
Excellent.
What's up, bro?
Graham, this is a detective from London. He would like to hear what Mr. Fowlett told you that night.
Absence.
So Mr. Fowlett left?
Yes, he made his departure the day before yesterday, in the night. Not that this is the first time he's behaved in such a way. Anyway, he's not like others, and it didn't seem odd to see him leave at that hour, despite the heavy downpour.
And how is he, this Fowlett?
I'd call him an eccentric, you see. Not that I have anything bad to say about the man. His place is full of baubles with springs and mechanisms. There have been explosions. Yes, upon my word, explosions. But the next morning, there he'd be, always ready to wish me a good day.
I just love that. It's how they described anybody who was not quite mainstream. They're just like, yeah, he was eccentric. It's like, aha.
Did you actually see him depart?
Well, the shutter on the barn had come loose and was beating about in the wind. I went out to set it straight in that moonless night. Then there he was. I saw him leaving. I shouted out, "Hey there, Mr. Fowlett." He waved and shouted something about leaving for the north for a fortnight.
How did you know it was him? You said it was a moonlit night. Wait, moonlit or moonless? I can't read. I think I read it as moonless, but he said moonlit. Okay, never mind.
Do you know where he went?
I couldn't quite make him out with all the wind and rain, but it seemed to me he left on some business matter. I think a fellow came to talk to him about something.
Interesting.
Well, it may be nothing, but if you think that the things he has in there might explode, you should better go and check.
Do you know a way into Fowlett's house?
Here's the key to the door that he left with my wife. If you don't mind, I won't accompany you. I prefer to remain alive and in good health a good bit longer.
You say he had a visitor?
Oh, I don't know. It seems to me I saw someone at his place at nightfall. But people often visited old Fowlett at odd times. Fellows who brought him pieces of I don't know what for his contraptions. There was also a friend who often came by. I think his name was Sir Glumsby or Flomsby, but it couldn't have been him because he's much taller than the chap I saw.
Good. I will go see what I can find. Wait for me here.
As you wish.
I have a key. You can run?
I can't enter like that.
I have a key.
I can't enter like that.
That
I can't enter like that.
does the key not work?
Close. I can't enter like that. Close.
Guide. Investigate Fowlett's house for clues. Walk through the gate and use the key on the front door. Maybe this isn't the front door? Or do I have to be like super like on the lock?
I can't enter like that.
Doors in the back.
I need something. I need something. Footsteps, size 10.
Okay. I can't go around this barrel, so back we go. Maybe I had to find that before I could go into the house? Is there something I just haven't read yet?
Close.
It's Brahms in front of Kalidasa Abyss. Okay. Key.
I can't enter like that. I can't enter like that. I can't enter like that.
Do I need to put on gloves?
Close. I can't enter like that.
I don't understand. Gentlemen, I can't enter the house. This seems maybe Lestrade. No, you're not Lestrade. No. Who are you? You're the guy we
Yes,
met.
Mr. Holmes?
Constable Fletcher, I must ask that you allow me to enter alone. Do you agree?
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Don't tell me now it works.
And now, Watson, if you could be so kind to return to the station and speak with the station master. Question him until you are satisfied that you have a detailed description of the party who took the last train to the north 2 days ago.
My pleasure.
As soon as you're done, please return here. Keep close watch, for I may need your assistance inside. Wait for us.
All right.
Okay, let's try now.
My word, I can't see anything.
Now it works. So-
Fowler liked his jests.
Oh, just a little mechanism that breathes fire. He's so funny.
I need something.
Matches?
I need to be cautious. These items may contain traps, such as those found in Bromsby's office. Size 6.
Okay, so not him. What my phone did.
What an odd house.
Food is on the way already. Oh, he has one too.
Look, what's this?
It is a wood toy.
These paintings are from the town of Epinal.
How do you know that?
There might be another drawing hidden among these pictures. Let's examine them carefully.
Magnifying glass carefully? Or are you just saying in general? This might be something. It's a suspicious stain. Yeah, there's also a deer here.
I need a token to play this automaton.
I know he means like a coin token, but...
I need a token to play this automaton.
Is there something? Medieval French art. Crude colored woodcuts. There was neither any artistic nor other rationale for hiding one picture inside another. The motivations were sometimes submersive because certain subjects were forbidden to be artistically represented. Today, this technique is still rarely used, and the great majority of crude colored woodcuts conceal only animals or joyful personages in bark landscapes. Okay. So maybe numbers or something hidden? I mean, that looks like a bear. And then we saw the deer in that one. Alright. Let's keep exploring your house, bruh. Keep going. Keep going. Nope. Just this 3 scenes. I feel like there has to be more. Okay, taking a look. Living room. Dragon statue did that. It's gonna be proved to be one of the most useful things you acquire in the whole game. Good job getting the matches. Alright, there's shoes on the floor. Yep. There's a footprint? Where? Oh.
I need something. I need something.
Sorry, I grabbed the magnifying glass.
It is a size 7.
Okay. So a size 7 person came here. Bottom of the screen to get a footprint icon, then click to move to the corner of the room. You're looking Ottoman, but you can't do anything with it unless you have a token. And then on the wall there are 4 epinal woodcuts. Fallott's notation in the book about medieval French art. They're examples of the kind of art he admires, paints, or subjects with hidden image. From left to right, see if you can spot the images hidden in these. There's a deer. Yeah, we saw the deer. There's a bear. Yeah, we saw the bear. Third, there's a crab. And then fourth is just a waterfall that flows out the beak of an eagle. Oh, okay. You'll see a wood toy under the floor. Grab that, head toward the left side of the screen, and you'll find yourself facing a bookcase. See, that's the part I'm looking for. I like how once I read it, you then suddenly work for me.
These books warrant a closer look.
Magnified? Not magnified. The kitchen. What do we got here? Little piggy. Oop, ashtray.
I need something. White flaky ash.
Suspicious. I'm just seeing if my cursor changes into anything.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Hi, Tony.
Gin.
Heck Ian.
Blood. Blood.
Gin and blood. Do I need a test tube?
Blood. Gin.
Magnifying glass?
Blood. Gin.
Nope, he's just excited to see it. But how you doing today, Tony? I feel like there's something else we have to do in this room. Let's see. Facing a bookcase, click on the bottom shelf to open a volume of poetry. Oh, well, I didn't... Did I grab a book? Oh, poetry, I did. The Villager and the Serpent. Aesop tells of a peasant, charitable but not too wise. One winter's day was traveling around the land he lended. He saw a serpent stretched out into the snow, cold and frozen, paralyzed, having little time to live. The villager took him home and, without considering the cost of such an action, laid him out before the fire. Warmed him and revived him, the frozen serpent began to sense the warmth, which revived his soul as well as his evil nature. Just woke he up? So good. Well, good morning. I honestly also had a nap right before stream. I was just like, because I'm watching The Days. That show's wild, man. I'm just like...
A pheasant and a serpent. The very symbols found on Sir Bromsby's speech.
But no, it's a great show. I can't wait till it's done. Because, you know, it's based on true events, but you're just like, my God, the whole world, not even the world, just everything was being thrown at them, and you're just like, God, they're just trying so hard to do right. All right, kitchen. Let's see. All right, into the kitchen. There isn't much to do here. Okay. Got the ashtray. Bottle of gin. Make note of the broken glass and the spilled blood. Right, that's it. You're done here. Okay. That's it. They're like, just look at the blood and gin and be like, blood! Gin! A gasp. Anything else on the bookshelf? Oh, I don't see the icon changed into anything. Okay, let's go down this hall.
I can see a faint gleam.
I have matches.
Ah, now I see better.
So proud of you, Holmes. Thought I saw a hand icon. There it is.
The blood was cleansed with this mop.
Cleansed, you say?
Closed.
Hello, poppycock. There's like a gun on the other side of that door. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, what is this? Okay, I'm back from doing work-related work. As you should be, Mr. Worker Boy. Okay. I see a puzzle. I'm not sure what to make of it, though. I don't know the rules of this. I investigate the rest of the room. Maybe it'll give me a clue.
Fowlet created this device to most likely perfect his invention. These certificates come from different places. He must have traveled a great deal, particularly in South America. I need something.
Ooh.
I need something.
Okay.
I need something.
The tube?
I need something.
The boat?
I need something.
The matches.
I need something.
What do you need? Alright, hallway, very dark here. Use your matchbox. There are 2 doors. One's closed. Fowlet's combination workshop and bedroom. I'm gonna zoom in a bit because this font is so tiny. There's much to be done in here, but you can't do everything just yet. Note the interesting automatic shoe brush as you first enter the room. Automatic shoe brush, you say? Where? Knowing Holmes, he needs to sniff, right? Just...
An automatic shoe brush. What an inventor this Fowlet is.
Can I grab this? Okay, I've noted it. It's the strange contraption under the mirror. Also make note of the window, which is being held shut with a screwdriver. Where the fudge do you see a window being held shut with a screwdriver? Oh, I believe in you, Holmes. You can do it. Go to a different scene. There we go.
Very interesting.
Just that. Very interesting. Oh, my food will be here soon, too. Nice. Moving to the right, you'll see Fowlet's bed. His bed.
I need something.
What is it? Click on it and Holmes will observe that the pillow is missing. How? Show me your bed, sir. There we go. He has no pillow.
The pillow is missing. There is Fowlet. He is not tall and appears to be quite obese.
That's what you consider obese? That's normal. He got a little plump. Okay.
Greasy substance. Very interesting.
Did you just grab that with your hand? Also, are we missing a mirror? Or is that just a perfect reflection of the opposite side? Alright, I don't see anything else. Okay, is there anything else on this side? Pillow. Click the greasy substance. Look at the wall and take a closer look at the portrait. You did that. He's not very tall and is quite fat. He's not even fat. Alright, to the working portion. Okay. Back we go. People are just rude. Let's see. There are a number of certificates on the wall. Did that. Beside the bed is what looks like a toy. Noah Ark sitting on top of a safe, but clicking this reveals that Holmes needs something in order to make use of it. Turn your attention to the work table and what appears to be a large checkerboard with the numbered chips on it. Yeah, what is the hold on. These papers.
Fowlet created this device to most likely perfect his invention.
No, it's the invention machine. Okay. Drawer? Alright, what is it? Have you ever bought a book of puzzles and one of the puzzles inside required that you put numbers into a grid so that all the rows, columns, and diagonals added up to the same number? That is exactly what you have to do here. Remember the burnt piece of paper you took from Bromby's Best? Yeah, so 55? All the rows, columns, and diagonals on this board must add up to 55 in order for the puzzle to be completed. The chips, which are already on the board, cannot be moved, so you have to solve the puzzle by putting the chips on the table in the correct slot. Adding to the difficulty, the colors of the chips must alternate light and dark. Is that adding or helping me out? Has to equal 55. Oh. Who's ready to do math? I think my food's here. I'll have y'all look at a blondie. Yes. Too early for maths. Well, that is the puzzle. That's what we gotta do. Thankfully, they tell us the colors alternate, so it's like, cool, if I can figure out, you know, black or white, then I have half the work done. Now, we could either hardcore sit here and do the math, or we could cheat. Second, last row, fifth column. Hold on. Second to last row, fifth column is a dark one. Dark one. Me doing calculations would be a massive mistake. Wait, did I say that right? Massive? Massive. Massive. What'd you guys do today? We added numbers. Alright, so 2, 7, 12, 16, 18, 24, 29, 35, 43. Okay, so 43 is at the bottom. So something plus something makes 55. Highest black I have is 8. Maybe if I grab an 8. But then I have to make sure it matches up with the other column. Oh, and the diagonal as well. Oh, God. I need food. I need food. Okay. So if it's 44, and if I put a 10 there, that automatically becomes 55, which we don't want. 5? I do have 5s. So I have 6. God, yeah, this is way too early for math. I'm just gonna get like a small hint. Small hint. Oh my god, does it not give me hints? Don't do this to me, game. Wait. I want to read what this person wrote. I like it when people throw in their own hatred in their own guides. I absolutely detest this kind of puzzle, so I'm not going to lie to you. My immediate reaction was to visit the UHS Hints website and get the answer. If we were relying on my math skills to get past this part of the game, the walkthrough would quite frankly end here. Fortunately, thanks to the UHS folks, that's not the case. You can see for yourself on the board which numbers need to be light-colored chips and which ones need to be dark-colored. So I'm just going to tell you which numbers go where. To keep the columns even, I have used X in place of the number 10. Okay. I love that. He's just like, I absolutely hate these. Okay. Well, I know this is a 10, so I'm at least going to work with that. I'm like, okay, I can slowly work from here. I just wanted like one extra number just to help my brain. 31, 34, 38, 6, 52, so 3? There's 3? Hold on. 8, 10, 10, 3, 3, 4, 8. 4, 2. He's missing an entire row. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Okay. Well, let's do the top one. 8, 5 is 13, 16. God, 6 and 7. 25. 31, 37. 46, 48. And 56. No, I did my math wrong. I did my math wrong. I can't add. Poor Nina brain. It's just, it doesn't know much. Apparently this is also a 1. So let's see. 8, 5, 3, 1, 7, 6, 6, 9, 2, 8. Why is it when you're going down? Here, let's do the one that Adobo helped us with. 7, 7, 2, 5, 3, 9. Yeah, they're missing this. They're missing this row. Great. Love it. All right. Here's hoping we solve it right. All right. $25. So is that a 3? It's a 3. I'm checking my work. Okay. Let's go with you. So 7, 10, 18, 19, 29, 28. Oh, come on. Don't forget your number. 28. My number. 28, 35, 40. Am I mathing wrong? I'm totally mathing wrong. It's 4 and 3 is 7. 7 and 3 is 10. 10 and 8 is 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. 19 plus 10 is 29. 29 plus 9 is 38, and then 38 plus 8 is 46, and then 46 plus 5 is 51. Okay, so 4. I was mathing wrong, right? 4? Yeah, it's 4. Boop. Because I'm just like trying to do the math in my head, and I'm like always ending up at 55, and I'm like, no, Nina, you're trying to get to 55. Don't make it 55. You're still missing a number. All right. So 14 plus 9. Or I could do 16 plus 7. What's easier for brain? Probably 16 plus 7, because that's 23, then 26. 26, 34. 34. 41, 42, 46, 51. So is that another 4? No, it's a 3. Nope, hold on. It's a 3. I need a 3. So 10, 20, 25, 26, 26, 32, 35, 41, 48. So 7, right? God, y'all are seeing how I do math in my head. So 15. Or I could do 18. Let's do 18. 18, 23, 30, 31, 34, 41. There's room for 2 numbers. Do the other one. 11. $22, $32. $32. God. 41, 44, 7. So 8? It's 8. It's 8. Okay, so we know how to solve it, just it's taking a hot minute. Alright, you have 2, you have 2, you have 3. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. And an even amount. Wait, you have 1. What am I talking about? You have a 10, so that's 20. And then 30. 40. 49? So 6? Is it 6? It's a 6. Which then brings us to the 1. E and 8. And I'm just gonna cheat from this point on, because we know what to do now. You just take the time and add the math and, you know, process of elimination. Eventually you'll get there, like, oh look, here's another single row. What could it possibly be? I don't know, Nina. You tell me. Wait, is it the missing row? Don't tell me that's the missing row. Hold on. 8, 8, 3. It's a 2. This is the missing row. That's wonderful. 4, 2, 7, 3, 9. 7. Looks like this is 5. Let's see. 89, 57, 3. And 3, 8, 2, 9. And then really there's only 2 spots left. Ta-da! Did all that for a token. Let me guess, now we go back to the automaton? Once the puzzle is completely assembled, a little drawer will pop open at the bottom. Take the token in the drawer, and you'll be all done with this room for the time being. Well, now you have a token, so let's head back to the living room for the automaton. Take me back. I love his little jog animation, just like... Hello there, sir. I'd like to approach you. Little closer. There we go. Here is your token.
I need a token to play this automaton. I shall select a card to find the logical sequence of what this automaton displays.
What card do you play?
Can I know the rules of this? Because I didn't really figure it out the first time. I'm assuming it's this ace, because you have all aces. Da-da-da-da. Almost a screwy kind of slot machine. If you don't do this correctly the first time, don't worry, you get the token back and you try again. Click on the right hand. Da-da-da-da. This puzzle will have 3 parts, and to proceed, you must successfully complete all 3 parts. Da-da-da-da. What you must do is select from the cards in the upper left portion of your screen the card which goes with the 3 cards in the window. Okay, yeah, so I'm
I
an
need
ace.
to place the correct card in its hand.
What card do you play?
You've given me 3 of hearts, a 7, and a... Is this a V? What's V? Okay, so I imagine it's gonna be diamonds. I'm guessing. Would it be the Diamond Queen? What? Produces the Ace of Hearts. Okay, Ace of Diamonds and Ace of Spades. It isn't hard to guess the card that you need the 4th ace. The second deal produces the 3 of Hearts, the Jack of Spades. That's a Jack? Why is this a J and this is a V? Okay. Well, if you look at the way the cards are arranged, you'll see that the only card which is adjacent to all 3 in the layout is the 4 of diamonds. Oh! So, Jack, the 7, and the 3. Okay, that's... Never would have gotten that. Stepped outside briefly. It's hot, 20 degrees Celsius, feels like 34
What
Celsius.
card do you play?
Or for us horrible people who haven't caught up with the rest of the world, that's 82 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like 93, and oh my god, get back inside it, Dobo. Alright, so Queen, 7, 2. Queen, 7, 2. Well, I know it would be a club. Would be ace? Would be ace? Oh, okay. My bad. Not ace. Sorry.
I shall select a card to find the logical
Gross
sequence
whooper
of what
noises.
this automaton displays.
Okay.
What card do you play?
Oh, we start from the beginning. Okay, here's...
What card do you play?
The fact that they all touch that, I wouldn't have gotten that. What's this one?
What card do you play?
The third and final deal brings up the 2 of hearts, the 7 of clubs, and the Queen of hearts. What logic is employed by this deal, I'm not entirely certain, but trial and error ultimately proves that the card that Automata wants is the 4 of clubs. What? Queen of hearts, which is not up here, the 7, and the 2. Maybe they meant to make it the Jack, so that way you're like, oh, these are touching. Is that not the 4 of clubs? Hello? Don't lie to me, guide.
I shall select a card to find the logical sequence of what this automaton displays.
What card do you play?
Oh, I did spades, not clubs. I'm a dum-dum. It may sound counterintuitive, but our summers can feel like death too.
What card do you play? You won.
I cheated. What is this? Piece of paper. Read the piece of paper. Text about Noah? The first animal came from the shore. It was afraid of the powerful waves. The second came from the valley. It was afraid of the river with fast streams. The third came from hills and was hiding from the downpour. The last one that Noah welcomed came down from the mountains. It wasn't afraid of water, but it heard the wrath of the Lord roaring. What? Okay. And then I imagine with this piece of paper, I go back to the room because there's that little Noah's Ark thing. Right? That's what I'm doing now. Read the verses about Noah's Ark. You're now ready to solve the final puzzle in this house. Okay, yeah, so we go back. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get over there. I believe in you.
The animals must enter Noah's Ark in the proper order.
Let me read that paper again. First came from the shore. Second came from the valley. Third came from the hills. And then fourth from the mountains. Ooh, does this have to do with the 4 animals in the picture? Okay. Alright, so... Shore. Do I click you or do I click you? I'm sending up the crab! Second came from the valley. Bear. Third came from the hills. Hiding from the downpour. Is that the eagle and then the deer? I feel like I got it wrong. I'm sorry, are there more? I don't know. You only mentioned the first 4 animals. Bachelor of Gambling? Winners University? I don't think I got it. The little Noah bow was cute, though. Okay. Piece of paper you received from the automaton is something needed to work the Noah's Ark puzzle. So make your way over there. If you experiment with this particular invention, you'll discover that clicking on each of the little animals at the base of the ark will send them climbing up and into the door. How cute! The trick, therefore, is to get the animals into the ark in the correct order. And this little poem is one of your clues. The other clues were the 4 opinion woodcuts on the living room wall. Put the animals in the ark in the wrong order, Noah will appear at the door for a minute, and the puzzle resets itself. Oh! So it's the poem and what's on the woodcuts. I thought the puzzle was... Oh, okay. I thought the poem was helping me pick out the woodcuts. My bad. My bad. Pokemon. I'm gonna be a cheater. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, the first animal, according to the poem, came to the shore and was afraid of the powerful waves. One of the woodcuts showed a crab on the rocks by the shore of a body of water. The crab is your first click. Okay, so I was right. The second animal came from a valley and was afraid of the river. The woodcut of the valley landscape had a hidden deer in one of the trees. Okay, so it was the deer. Okay. Third animal came from the hills. The woodcut of the hills had the outline of the bear on it. And then... There are a few more animals to be gotten into the ark. The last animal, the poem says, was not afraid of the water, but heard the wrath of the Lord roaring. So probably the lions last. In the fourth woodcut, there was a waterfall pouring out of the beak of an eagle. So the eagle is your last animal. Never mind. I was thinking too literal again. Click on every other remaining animal. It doesn't matter which order. Oh, so everyone... Now I set the eagle up. Fuck. I'm a cheater. I will admit it. Because I was like, what I thought was right was wrong. But then it turned out to be right. I was just misremembering my animals. Because I was thinking like, oh, poem and woodcuts? And then I kept reading the guide, and they were like, no! And I was like, oh. And then I kept reading the guide some more, and I was like, no, you were right, Nina. It is poem and woodcuts. Okay, so I remember it was crab. And then it was deer. And then it was the bear. And then it's everybody else but the eagle. Don't touch the eagle.
It is elementary. Someone tried to force this safe.
Oh, this is a safe piece of paper. All right, let's read. Ooh, that's a lot of documents. Draft of Sir Bromsby's will. Okay. Why is the font so small? According to the wishes of Sir Bromsby, the will is to be written in favor of Herman Grimble, unless he predeceases the testator? Regardless of Miss Lavinia's majority. She will be paid a substantial pension during this period. In the event that Miss Lavinia should marry before the death of Mr. Grimble, then she and her husband would exercise control over the Bromsby assets to the prejudice of Mr. Grimble. Regardless, Mr. Grimble would retain his right to oversee the daily operations of Bromsby Enterprise and over any portions of dividends according to his personal investment in the aforesaid business. Find out the information in legal texts about the majority and probable success of the heiress to contest such a document. Okay, majority. Letter from Bromsby to Fowlett. My dear friend, I will not be able to pay you a visit next week as we had arranged. The terrible revelation has added to my usual worries. I shared with you earlier the boasts of my nephew when he was employed at the cement factory and the accusations he has raised against Grimble. The recent visit of Her Majesty's tax official has done little to lessen these suspicions. The lack of time and perhaps courage does not permit me to reveal Herman's machinations, but I will reveal the complete truth as soon as possible. How could I imagine ever being betrayed in such a way? Your friend, Sir. Then Bromsby to Fowlett. As I told you during my last visit, the difficulties between Grimble and my nephew have taken a critical turn. What is happening? His acquaintances here in London have a negative effect on him. Would you kindly tutor him in his studies far from the city? I think that in your company he would find real value and return to the right path. I'm eternally in debt to his poor mother and cannot stop thinking about his future well-being despite his ingratitude. Audience text. Turned a verdict of guilty for Mr. Miller and Mr. Kirby as accessories in the accidental death of Lewis during a brawl at a place named the Inn of the Golden Apple. Letter from Caracas? The nephew of your friend. This Wyatt Collins doesn't seem to be a bad fellow at first, but I think he needs a firm hand. He was hired as a supervisor for the copper mines near the border. British Embassy was arrested by Brazilian authorities in the region of to inform the proper interested parties in England when a British citizen stands accused of crime and lacks the adequate means to secure a proper local barrister for his defense. Oh my god. British Embassy. Notice is hereby given that Mr. Wyatt Collins was discharged 3 years later. As you were earlier informed, Mr. Collins had been enjoying a half-free order for the past 10 months due to his good behavior and the influence to the prison warden, who was a former soldier of Her Majesty's army. Under the former conditions of a sentence, Mr. Collins was required to remain within the territory. He is free to leave the country. Okay. Series of numbers. Is it a code? Okay. Okay, so the nephew got caught after Bromsby was like, yo, he's getting into some shit. I need you to take care of him. Like, make him, like, on the right path. And he got arrested. Okay. So do we think the nephew killed him? Which doesn't seem to matter. Oh my goodness. Give me the noodle. There's just one noodle that's fighting me right now. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Just... God. Get in there.
Holmes, Murray has just found a key in the garden.
I will walk there. I love that I heard you, Watson. Did you talk to me through the window? Were you just like, hey, saw you playing with that little Noah Ark puzzle thing? Okay, let's see. Workshop bench. done everything. What? And if you've done anything you need to do inside the house, you will hear Watson calling you from the outside about the discovery key. Time to leave the house by the front and see what's happening out there. Okay.
Holmes, Murray has just found a key in the garden.
It should be done quickly.
Like, do I have to go? Guess I have to go get it. Go, Holmes. I'm clicking. There you go.
Did you learn anything?
Good. I will go see what I can find. Wait for me here.
As you wish.
Oh! Oh, this is a different key. I thought it was this key. Oh, my bad. Okay. Sorry. Head back. Sorry, Holmes. I thought you had to go get the key. Go. Like, go? Go! You were like nowhere near where I'm clicking, Holmes. He's like, huh? Huh?
Close.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I need to reopen it? Okay. Oh. Go. Alright, this key. Potatoes?
Watson, over here.
My God, this man is dead, Holmes.
Oh, there's a body!
Brilliant deduction. I thought perhaps he was tired and decided to rest under a pile of potatoes, which in turn fractured his skull. Watson, you see everything, but fail to observe. I do not have time for trifles.
Oh, really, Holmes? You go too far.
Watson, tell Constable Fletcher to contact Lestrade with all haste. Now, I'd like to look around the house.
All right, Holmes.
Bruh, I'm up there with frickin' Watson. I was like, ooh, potatoes! I didn't even see the dead guy. Death by future vodka.
I need something. I need something. Size 6.
Is this Howlett? Oh, so how did... Like, did someone dump the potatoes on
I
him?
recognize this handwriting.
Or did he stumble down with the potatoes? Visit card?
This handwriting is identical to the writing on Monsieur de la Mazardiere's visiting card.
Is this the Frenchman? There's nothing else here? You sure? I swear, I love these guides. It's very morbid. But at the same time, this is one of the funniest moments in the whole game. Being crushed by a giant crate of potatoes is not exactly the most normal way to die. But it's Holmes who gets the comic line. He summons Watson to the scene, and Dr. Watson, makes the startling pronouncement that the man is dead. Holmes replies with the usual sarcasm and that he had thought the man simply decided to take a nap under a pile of potatoes, and then sends Watson to summon the official forces. Once you finish chuckling over this and Watson is left, pull out your trusty tape measure and get the dead man's shoe size. He wears a size 6. On the ground, you notice a small slip of white paper. Pick it up. It's a calling card of the antique dealer. Same as the calling card found back at the Sherrington Hall. That's all there is in this room, so let's get out of here. Alright. Bye. Random dead body.
The station master assured me he clearly saw Mr. Fowlett board the last train to London. But as Constable Fletcher can attest, the body in the cellar is without question that of Horace Fowlett.
Do you have the station master's statements there in your notes, Watson?
Of course. And be sure that...
It is neither the right place nor the right time to talk about this. We must hurry. I fear if we do not act promptly and with all haste, this second dead body will not be the last. Let us return to Baker Street. It seems to me that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson. However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings. The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Oh, crap. There's another one of these. Receive a caller? I mean, there was a guy there with him, so yes? Yes? Mary, right? Hold on. Yes, in the testimony section, your conversation with Graham, Fowlett's neighbor. I'm assuming they mean him. Were all of the guests in the ballroom at the time of the shooting? No. She was standing outside the door. No. Let's see. Justification in the document section, Lestrade's report on the development of the crime. The crime. Did Sir Bromsby and his daughter have a good relationship? No. They were strained, and I imagine she tells us this. No, it was Grimble who told us this. Was Horace Follett aware of the problems between Herman Grimble and Sir Bromsby? Yes. Yes. It was written... I want to say this one? Was there anything missing from Horace Follett's house? I just want to say no. Oh! I mean, yes, of course, the pillow was missing. How could I forget? The pillow. Did somebody enter through the window at Follett's house? Yes, there was their foot. Right? Yes. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, it's the shoe. And then... living room. Garden, 2 foot traces. There, this one. Right? 7 and 10? Oh, it's a size 10. Not size 7. That's not what they want. They want the screwdriver. The window. That's what they want. Both found. Violet's bedroom, the window has no bars and is held closed with the screwdriver and footprints with traces of soil, size 10. Okay, I think I caught it.
We must have made an error, Watson. Let's check our answers.
Where?
The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the guide again. Question 1. Yes. Question 2. Was a yes.
It is simplicity itself, Watson. We have answered all the questions. We shall examine the evidence acquired yesterday. A wood trinket, substance from Fowlett's washstand, and the gloves I found at Sherringford Hall.
Awesome. We're about halfway through. We're doing great. It only took an hour and a half. And we had to cheat. Imagine if we didn't cheat.
We shall examine the evidence acquired yesterday. Let me study this more closely. Let me study this more closely. Let's examine it under greasy substance. Very interesting. Let me study this more closely.
would you like me to place the gloves?
A very fine white cotton.
Aha, I grab my own magnifying
I
glass.
recognize the style of this trinket.
What, do I look at the matches? What else is there? Magnifying. Tube. Do I just leave? I just leave.
I could not wait for you much longer. We have but a brief moment to discuss your notes before joining the inspector at Sherringford Hall. Poor Lestrade must have spent a terrible night.
My word, Holmes, even you have admitted that this case is uniquely perplexing and difficult.
You are, of course, correct. I still have not arrived at a reasonable and definite explanation of these events. You see, Watson, our success lies entirely in our ability to sift through the vast amounts of facts and evidence we have at our disposal and discern which items are of true significance. We cannot allow ourselves to be blinded by the superficial logic of forced hypotheses. We also must not overlook the trifles, as by their very existence they can destroy the most solid of theories. Watson, consider this. All persons intimately involved with the preparations for the reception knew the precise position Sir Bromsby would occupy on that stage. We must remark that they had this knowledge for at least a week beforehand. Numerous experts have made much of the fact that the deadly shot was of unnatural precision. We have also learned that Horace Fowlett was a renowned expert on all types of mechanical devices and automatons. Then Fowlett is found dead a mere 2 days ago. These facts give rise to a serious line of inquiry.
I find your deductions quite probable, Holmes.
But how can we explain the guest list with notes? Any probable theory about these events must correspond in all ways, including the smallest of details. Watson, I have a general idea of what you discovered during your return to the Flatham railway station. Please correct me if I get any detail wrong. You learned from the station master that several minutes before the arrival of the last train to London, 2 men entered the station one after another. First, there appeared a tall man clothed as a worker. His hat was lowered to hide his eyes, his right hand bandaged. He took a place in the right corner near the platform. A few moments later, Horace Fowlett came in and sat down on a bench. He spoke briefly with the station master and by all appearances seemed to be freezing. I can add that you have probably learned that the station master began to work in Flatham only 4 years ago. The rest you can tell yourself.
Really, Holmes, you were right concerning the information I received from the station master. When I entered the railway station...
Wait. Holmes recaps everything to us and we still gotta do it? Okay. Interesting. You literally just told me everything that I do. Okay, well, Station Master, what's up, man?
Hello. If you could, I need some information regarding the last scheduled train to the north.
Scheduled?
Specifically, the one that ran 2 days ago.
You're one of those fellows from London working with Fletcher, aren't you? Wait a second, let's see, 2 days ago, or rather 2 nights. That was the night when Mr. Fowler was here.
Did you see him?
As clearly as I see you now. But he didn't seem well, he was all muffled up, and every time he opened his mouth it was to cough. The people from the village say that he's an odd one who's always amusing himself with gewgaws and puppets.
Geekos?
Do you see him often?
No, I don't know him that well, because he didn't travel very often. I didn't think it was a good opportunity to make his acquaintance, but he wasn't able to say more than a few words without suffering a sudden coughing fit. It seemed he was travelling to the north. However, I cannot say with any certainty that he arrived there.
Was there anyone else on the platform?
Yes, there was a fellow. I could see his face beneath his cap, and for a second I thought he had a revolver in his pocket, but then I noticed that it was merely his hand. It was all done up with a large bandage, due to some wound, I suppose.
Where was he, exactly?
He stood in that corner over there, and Mr. Fowlett arrived a bit later. I heard the sound of his coughing for about 5 minutes after that. When the train arrived, they boarded the same carriage.
And where might I find this train carriage?
Why, right here. They always use the same carriages when they put together the night trains.
Aha, and here it is. This is most advantageous.
If it would be a help, I can hold the train for 1 or 2 minutes at the station, so you might have a look inside.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Well, I must investigate these matters.
Until later, sir.
What train station is it in Japan that has, I believe it's a cat? A cat is like the train station master? And like, you know, cats get old, but like, I think before the cat goes, they like get another cat to like learn the ropes from the previous cat. So it's just like this like chain of like all these cats that like serve. Why am I looking at this bench?
It could be evidence.
Oh, it's a tiny ass feather. Okay. What train station is that? I just know it's amazing. I just think it's the cutest thing ever. Anything else? Maybe I gotta walk down here. He said he was at the corner. Can you run too, Watson? No, he can just gracefully walk. Oh. Anything investigate? This one. Get on the train. This one, right? Okay. Alright, Watson, it's just you and me. We got this. We're gonna investigate the fudge out of this place.
There is nothing of interest here.
Damn. Strike one, Watson. Oh, something else fun that happened. Another game developer for a game that we played freaking found us and was like, "Oh my god, thanks for playing my game." And I was like, "Hi!" I was startled, but also very amused. Is there anything here? Ooh, what's this?
Someone has forgotten their cap, and I believe that hairs on it are red.
Scoot more forward.
A Cherapaki cigarette, the same as Holmes found at Sherringford Hall.
Is that it? Just make sure that's everything. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Find another feather on one of the seats. Oh, there's another feather. Alright, we have to go find this last feather on a seat. Because this gave me the hat. I imagine this one maybe gives the feather? See anything. Oh, there it is.
Another white feather? Is someone travelling with chickens?
That's everything. Interesting.
A red hair. This is splendid, Watson.
I did not dare to disturb your thoughts on our way back to London last night. I had quite forgotten about this hat.
Ooh. Field of Glory 2 is free on Steam right now. Until the 8th. Urchin boy? Orphan? More hello, children.
What can we do for you today, Mr. Holmes?
Come near, Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Mind you look sharp. There'll be an extra guinea for the lad that finds him.
Goodbye.
We must leave now, Watson. Let us return to Sherringford Hall.
What, I'm looking up cat trade station. Judge me. Sherrington Hall. I believe it's this one. Tama the Extraordinary Cat.
Cabby?
Okay, they're not talking. Good. I don't want to overtalk them. So it's Kishi Station on the Wakayama Electric Railway Kishigawa line is famous for having a cat as its station master. The cat, Tama, was a homeless calico cat who became famous for her role as station master. People came from all over Japan to meet her. Tama was so successful that she was made president of the company. When she died of old age, she was created a goddess. Kishi Station is only reachable by the Wakayama Electric Railway Company themed trains that leave from Wakayama. It takes a short 30-minute ride. Oh, she's so precious looking! Look at her with her little hat! Love her. The best station master. That is amazing. 16? She was 16.
My respects, madam. It would seem that you have received good news.
Oh, it's Miss Bromsby and her admirer, Lieutenant Harrington. It is wonderful to see love bloom despite such tragic circumstances.
Cat in a hat! I mean, I guess in a way. Let's see. After her passing, thousands of her fans from all over Japan came to pay their respects. She was honored with a Shinto-style funeral at the station and was given the posthumous title, Honorary Eternal Station Master. She was enshrined at a nearby Shinto cat shrine as spirit goddess Tama. Ooh, I'm gonna mess this up. Tama Daimyojin. The Tama train was redecorated for mourning, and the first ceremonial passengers were children from a local nursery school. Oh my god! Oh, why can't we be this cool?
Have you ever met Wyatt Collins?
The nephew of the late Sir Bromsby. Oh, I have seen him just a few times since I was hired at Sherringford Hall. He stopped visiting the hall because of a quarrel with his uncle, I think.
How would you describe him?
He was a very tall and slender young man with a bright red hair. He's not well mannered.
Red hair, you say? Also, sorry, there's more facts about the cat. But, after the traditional 50-day mourning period, Tama was succeeded by her deputy, Nitama. Nitama's first official duty was to be conveyed to her predecessor's shrine to pay her respects. And then every year on June 23rd, oh my god, it's coming up, the anniversary of Tama's death, her successors Nitama and Yantama are carried to her shrine and offerings are presented by the company president on their behalf. Okay, so Nitama, son Tamatama, and Yantama. I love it so much!
Have you seen Inspector Lestrade?
He is with Miss Bromsby and Lieutenant Harrington in Sir Bromsby's office. He's waiting for you.
I need a game now. I need to play a game with a cute station cat.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Lambert.
You are surely welcome.
Thanks, Miss Lambert.
Hello. You seem to be in a fine mood.
Oh, yes, because I am sure that Miss Bromsby and Lieutenant Harrington will make a splendid couple. He's very handsome and rich.
Oh, so he's rich.
Wait, and how do you know this?
The brother of my cousin's boyfriend is currently employed in the Queen's Army Hostel. He said that the lieutenant gave him a very generous tip when he carried the lieutenant's trunks during his move.
You don't say.
Yes, and if they decide to get married and make their home here, we won't be afraid for our jobs. And considering their youth, the family wouldn't stop growing anytime soon. I used to be a nurse, you know.
Well, I must leave you now.
Please say hello for me to your doctor friend.
He's my friend. Say hello yourself. Alright, they're in the office, they said.
Closed.
Run, Holmes. Run! Nope, graceful walking it is. Alright, so the office is up the stairs, I imagine?
Hello, Mary.
Hello, sir.
Mary!
Tell me, Mary, do you remember Wyatt Collins?
Oh, he's a black sheep, that one is. He had a bad habit of stealing from the wine cellar at night. But he was so saucy, he tried to pin it on the staff the next day. Can you imagine that?
So you weren't fond of him, on the whole?
He spoke ill of everyone. Why, I recall the day our master tossed him howling into the street because a blackguard dared to slander Mr. Grimble.
Scandalous.
Well, I will see you later, Mary.
Goodbye.
Hopefully we can get you out of this room. One day.
Well, it's not too early. I've just informed Miss Bromsby about Mr. Fowlett. Besides, I told her about the notes that suggested Sir Bromsby's wish to amend his will in favour of Mr. Grimble. According to our solicitors, this new development does complicate the succession. Let's hope Mr. Bromsby's safe contains an official document which will allow us to see things more clearly. I do hope you've discovered the code, because I did not sleep well last night and I'm in no mood for riddles.
Oh, Lestrade.
Do you know the code?
Do you know the code?
A remarkable portrait of the late Sir Bromsby. Ideal spot for a hiding place. The sequence of numbers found at Fowlett's should help me discover the code.
Ooh, the weird... One one two one one 1121 111221. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I'll put you at 1. You at 2. Or is it trying to tell me... Is it trying to say, like, have this at first position and nothing else, and then have this second, and then third, and... Why would there be 2s, though? Because it's 1 through 5. I was thinking something like, oh, 1, 2, 1. But there's 3, 4, 5. Maybe I have to add? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes 6, Nina. I need a hint. Alright. Wants you to find out what's in his safe. Once you revealed earlier by clicking his portrait. If you click on the slots, you can move the markers up and down to sit next to different numbers. This is definitely one of the strangest puzzles in the game, in my estimation. But you've already gotten the clue you need to solve it from the safe house at Horace Follett's house. Remember the weird-looking code? It looks like this. That is, believe it or not, the safecracker code. What? It's actually one of those puzzles where you figure out what the next line in the sequence would be. The trick is realizing that sometimes a number is an adjective. And sometimes it's a noun. I'll explain line by line. When the number is an adjective, I will spell out the word. And when it's a noun, I will use the numeric character 1. Simple. 1 1. In other words, a single number 1. 2 1s. Getting the idea? 1 2 1 1. A single number 2 and a single number 1. 1 1 1 2 2 1s. Each line describes the row of numbers above it. So description of that last line would be 3 1s, 2 2s, 1 1. In other words, 3 1 2 2 1 1. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that. I would have been like trying to do some math. I would have been like flipping from 1 to 1. I would not have gotten that. I would not have gotten that it's 3 1 2 2 1 1.
It is simplicity itself.
Way to make me feel dumb, Holmes!
What could this key open? Bank statements. This could be valuable evidence.
Let me guess. The key opens this?
I have no interest in this.
Really?
I have no interest in this.
You're not curious at all what's in the safe. Alright, who do I talk to? I guess I should read. Money transfers to Sherman's bank. Beneficiary, beneficiary, beneficiary. Richard's letter. Sir, your attitude and your behavior in this affair that has set us one against the other is vile and contemptible. Abandon all thoughts about the Fairfax Theatre and the soil on which it stands. You conduct yourself as a... What? You conduct yourself as a Brisson, and Brissons always come to a bad end. Dwight Richards.
I have a feeling that I should inspect this Fairfax Theatre. It appears to be Bromsby Enterprises territory now, and Grimble's office should be nearby.
Okay, so do I just leave? I don't have that for the Fairfax Theatre. Do I gotta talk to somebody? Lestrade, let's go.
Not one shred of paper about the inheritance. My superiors keep pressing on me, saying that we're going to a crisis in the city. For now, I'll check into this Richards character. What are your plans?
First of all, I will need this key. I presume that you have had neither the time nor the opportunity to inform Mr. Grimble about the current state of the investigation. As it is the weekend, could you ask him to come in?
Rest assured, it will be done.
Miss Bromsby, I will ask you for your continued patience. I have given you my word that I would discover the truth, and upon my word, I shall find it. Gentlemen, Watson, we must take our leave.
Look at this wall of text at what we gotta do here. Oh god. To the cement works.
But what are we doing at this place? And why did you ask Lestrade to call Herman Grimble to Sherringford Hall?
To ensure Grimble would not find us here. In the pursuit of justice, Watson, we are once more obliged to bend the law.
Sorry, but why?
If Scotland Yard can be shown the necessity of searching the offices of Bromsby's cement works, many things may happen.
Exactly, Holmes.
Now, Watson, we need to find a way into the cement works. Oh, Watson, it seems fortune favors us.
The gentleman here? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Goblet. The last time I saw you, you were filling barrels with motor oil.
Well, I'll be jiggered, Mr. Holmes. It is a small world, isn't it? Your days of roaming the docks are long past now, aren't they? Same for me. Tell me, what brings you to these parts?
Oh, you know.
Are you the watchman for this factory?
Not official, like. This would be Fat Dub's job. But I take his place on weekends and he checks in on the by and by.
Who is regular night watchman?
That will be Marty and his dogs. Why, Mr. Holmes?
Well, that's another thing. If an entire town knows who you are, I feel like the minute you show up and you're like, hey, I want to check your boss's office, they're like, oh god, what did he do now?
In truth, I'm interested in the recent murder of Sir Bromsby. My investigation convinces me that vital evidence may well lie within this place.
Say nothing more. Here's the key for the office. It's the building just to the right after the entrance. The building's in the centre of the workers' cloakrooms. I don't think you'll find much to interest you there. Further in the yard, there's the storehouse for raw materials.
Thank you.
Do you also have the key to the former Fairfax Theatre?
No, I don't have that key. The only key I know of was given to Mr. Grimble when the building was bought.
Alright, good day.
Mr. Holmes, you must make haste, as Dubs has not been by for over 2 hours, so I'd expect him in the next quarter hour or so. No need for thanking me. This is small service indeed for all that you've done for me in the past.
We will return.
I'll wait for you.
Alright, so this guide straight up says... Once you're in the cement works yard, head for the building to your right, toward the top of the screen. Don't bother exploring the place, since you can't enter any of the other buildings and there are no additional clues to find. I would like to approach this building, please. Holmes! Come. There you go. I believe in you, Holmes. Get nice and close.
Come, Watson.
Come, dear Watson.
Watson,
Oh! I hit something. I don't know what I hit, but I hit something. Hold on, I'm coming back.
this window.
You know what we haven't done in a minute?
As soon as you see a large man coming from the other side of the street.
All right, Holmes.
You know what we have not done in a minute? Save. We have not saved our game. Also, I somehow now have made my window widescreen. What did I touch? I touched it. Okay. Alright. It's fine. To you guys, it's still normal. To me, it's just like a little stretched. Ooh. But my bar is like nice and big now. Wait. Wide meepo. Watson, are you clipping through the chair? Nope, that's the door. Hold on. Whatever I did, it's not game capturing. Okay, well, I saved, so... 1 second. 1 second. I'm coming back. Because I was looking, I was like, why is it still stuck on that? Because this is not what we currently see right now. Scoot that over. And I guess we're going to be sneaky and be like, surprise! Shh. Shh. Because this... I think I'm just going to exit out real quick. Here, let me just fix this for you guys real quick. I'm going to save again just to uber make sure. Game's freaking out already. Quit your shit, game. Oh my goodness. What? 1 second. Alright, let's see if that fixed it. Okay. That, right? Yep, there we go. Somehow, whatever weird button combination I hit had reset the settings, so it wasn't doing its like fancy 1920, 40, 1440 thing. So, woohoo! Fixed it!
They must have never cleaned here before.
Oh. Well, how dare you, sir? I don't have any old-timey music. I am the Sads. Where are we going?
Photographs of several completed projects.
Hi, Forbidden! My alerts are a little broken, but hello, friend. Akian Raiders. We're playing Sherlock Holmes and the Silver Earring. What are you doing? I'm trying to remember. It's not... Was it Dark Souls? Rocket League! Nice. Nice, nice.
Let's have a closer look.
But yeah, we're playing Sherlock Holmes game in anticipation for the brand new Sherlock game, Sherlock Awakened, by the same people who made all these games. So it's like, it's very chill.
It is young Grimble, and there are visible signs of family resemblance between the two men.
It's very British, very old school. But how are you doing, Forbidden? It's been a minute. Also, I should say, I am cheating because, dear God, look at all this. This is just the guide. And it's just a wall of text. I'm just like, I'm gonna have this as a backup in case I get stuck, you know? Also, there is no music at the moment. Hey, shh, Tony. Shh, 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 shh. It's gentle cheating. I feel like I need to look at this bridge thing. But he's not walking over there. Ooh, maybe we gotta go in here.
Closed.
Any chance the key?
This is a veritable museum. An old souvenir from India.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice. It's good to hear. I think I saw... What were you playing? Dark Souls? Or Destiny? You were playing something a while ago, and I was like, ooh, good stuff. Are you telling me there's nothing in this room? That seems very doubtful. Alright, let's take a handy look at the guide here. Hop the stairs. There's a large model bridge. Pick up the key on the floor. We missed a key on the floor. Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, Rocket League. That's what it was. Elden Ring. How are you liking Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3? Kudos to anyone who can play that, because that requires so much skill and talent, which I do not possess.
This key reminds me of another.
Okay, so we got the key there. What else am I missing? Da-da-da-da. Move forward toward the bridge. Viewing angle changes. Okay, I did click on the pictures. Is there anything I need to click here? Ooh, hold on, this map. Can I spot Guam? Nah, this building's in the way. Because this is South America. This is North America. Africa, Europe, which means... That's Australia, so Guam is probably right here? Right around here. Well, hold on, that might be New Zealand. Okay, so Guam could be anywhere in this section. I have like 5,000 hours in Dark Souls 3 and another 400 in Elden Ring, so I don't struggle much anymore. Well then, I'm just gonna... Kudos to you and your amazing abilities. I still struggle. I just feel bad. Like, I love, like, the aesthetic of Elden Ring, but I'm like, can I just be everyone's friend? Like, can I just be their friend? And it's like, no, Nina, you have to kill them. And it's like, I don't want to kill them. I want to be their friend. But it's okay. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Viewing angles. Click on the pictures. We did that. Move over to the bridge and click to look at it. Oh, there are little people on it.
What a beautiful model. Something else is needed here.
I'm guessing a different figurine. But Dark Souls 2 is a different story. That game will always be hard. Speaking of Dark Souls, did you ever play Lords of the Fallen or Hellpoint? Because I know those are Dark Souls-esque. Dark Souls-like. Let's see. What does it say? Go back to where you came up the stairs. Okay. Nope, neither. I recommend Lords of the Fallen. I know there's the original, a remake, and then I think they're doing another remake, if I'm not mistaken. And then Hellpoint essentially is Dark Souls, but sci-fi. Okay, so what are they saying? Go back to where you came up the stairs and move the pointer to make the footsteps icon a bit to the right to make Holmes walk to the second stairs. These lead into Grimble's office, which is locked, but the keys you found under the table will let you inside. Huh? The key under the table lets me inside. I used a different set of keys to get in. Okay. The room is large, wardrobe with some sort of relic on top. Click on this to make Holmes observe it. I don't know why you need to look at it because it has absolutely nothing to do with anything else. But you have to look at it nonetheless. Having done that, move your pointer to the right side of the screen to bring up the footsteps. Really? Because I was trying earlier. Oh, now he works. Now he goes. And this is why we have the guide.
Closed.
Or is it a tiny key? Account book. Let's take a gander at that. Grimble and Bromsby in India. Grimble, an unknown person. Young Grimble and his brother. And then account. Oh, that looks like the money transfers. Okay. Alright, Forbidden. Have a good one. We be here doing chill Sherlock. Pokemans. Is there anything else we can interact with in this room?
I'll examine this statue of Ganesh.
It's an interesting statue.
A miniature of Bromsby.
Oh, okay. Sure. Is there anything else that you're gonna do? Dress. Okay. Drawer is locked.
Closed.
What about keys?
Closed.
This key?
Closed.
I do have a knife.
Closed.
Figure I'd give it a shot. Okay, it's locked. Is there anything I can do with it? We'll have to come back to it. Okay, so hanging on the wall behind the desk is a painting. Bromsby's safe. Did that. Statue of reclining tiger on a table. Okay. Apparently we had to go look at that now. Ooh, what's this?
Is there anything under this tiger?
Yes. You got a fan, Adobo? Nice. Soon you will no longer be hot in the Canadian heat. You will be a cool boy. Let's read the letter. Oh, I have to read it first. Silly me. Dirty
This
paper.
writing is very hesitant and jittery.
Oh, threat. Don't be stupid, Grimble. Accept my conditions unless you do. Be assured that I will tell everything I know to anyone with an earshot at Sherringford Hall. A double big fan? The biggest. Okay, so there's a letter threatening Grimble. Must be Wyatt Collins. Oh, WC, yeah. Bromsby's nephew. Did that. Alright. We're good to leave. Let's go put this little model in the bridge. Come on. Alright, here you go. Let me guess. That's the key for the drawer? Damn it. Keep walking, Holmes. Keep. You know, go around. Is that better? We go around? There we go. Oh, Holmes. Right. Come on. Alright, key.
Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this key. I can't keep these documents.
Okay, but I imagine we can read it, right? Popular newspaper. Captain Lowry expired as resident in the military quarter. Wait. No, I'm thinking of a different captain. I'm thinking of a different military person. 'Cause I was like, wait, is he impersonating a dead man? And it's like, oh no, I think this is something else. Cripple's desk. Da 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 da. What is another threatening note? The other's a newspaper article about the death of someone named Captain Lowry. Note that he was involved with the building of the bridge over Kalidasa Abyss and therefore had some connection to Sir Bromsby. Okay. Maryland, you must pay? Okay.
Hurry, Holmes! I see someone coming.
One moment. I must take care that everything appears undisturbed. Quickly, let us secure a cab. I must send several messages of great importance.
Please sit down, Holmes. Even if you do not intend to eat, your constant agitation has been tiresome all evening. Besides, it threatens to ruin my digestion.
No worries, Adobo.
Yes, but
We
this
chill.
activity allows me to concentrate. I suppose in the solving of this case, my brain must have priority over your stomach.
Ah, Holmes!
Hush, Watson. I can hear steps on the stairs. But the tread is too heavy to belong to the person I was expecting. Ah, it would seem that the army has arrived. In time to settle our quarrel.
I hope I've not disturbed you gentlemen by arriving unannounced and at such a late hour.
Nonsense. Please come in, Lieutenant. We are pleased with the diversion offered by your presence.
Well, frankly speaking, I came with the hope that I could learn something of your progress on the case.
But you must tell me first, what is your interest in this case?
Oh, I see. Well, you must understand that, well, to speak plainly, Mr. Holmes, here is my position. I had not set foot on British soil for quite some time until now. A few short days ago, I saw an angel. It was Miss Lavinia, whom I then dared fall in love with. There it is, and I'm not afraid to say it.
My good man, your meaning escapes me.
Several moments later, her father lies dead, and she is considered the main suspect in this affair. But I tell you, this is impossible, because I could not and dared not take my eyes off of her.
So because I was hardcore staring at her, she's innocent, Your Honor.
So what is your concern?
It seems my unguarded and devoted attentions towards Miss Bromsby during her troubled days have left no doubt as to my true feeling for her. Inspector Lestrade has intimated that the court may consider my testimony to be tainted by my affections, thus my evidence disregarded. What is worse, I could even be accused of giving false evidence.
Ah, that is horrible. We will take every effort to avoid it.
Mind yourself! What do you want of me?
That is why I have come to see you, Mr. Holmes. If I must seem to abandon her to save her honour and her life, then I will leave. Even if it means the absolute destruction of our happiness. But you, Mr. Holmes, could you intervene so that I will not be brought to this terrible choice? I will be eternally in your debt.
Naturally, you must not lose hope, young man. Am I not right, Holmes?
Anything is possible, Watson. Your hope is based on an assurance, which, in good faith, I cannot give, my dear Lieutenant. However, I can give you this advice. Abandoning Miss Bromsby will do her case no good, even if her appearance in the dock proves unavoidable.
Her appearance in the dock?
Well, goodbye, Lieutenant.
I will heed your advice, Mr. Holmes.
Wait, I will see you to the door.
We got him, Mr. Holmes. He was going into the Bromsby Cement Works.
What did you say, Wiggins?
The man you're looking for went into the Bromsby Cement Works, mister, to the rear entrance. It was at night. Stapleton spotted him clear as day. Isn't that right, Stapleton?
Here is your money, and your extra guinea as promised. Well earned, lads. Bravo, Stapleton.
Why did he
Sometimes,
whisper?
Holmes, I do not know what stops me from...
What are you going on about, Watson?
You know very well what I am referring to. This brave young soldier is in total despair, and broke down in tears in these very rooms. But the great Sherlock Holmes could not give him a farthing of hope or compassion. No, on the contrary, the great Holmes assures him instead that his beloved will likely stand trial, which...
We do not have time to argue my methods. My irregulars have just found the mysterious passenger who took the train with a man presumed to be Horace Fowlett on the very night that Fowler was murdered. Our elusive passenger has been traced to the Bromsby Cement Works. There is not a moment to lose. I must return to that place. Are you with me?
The Bromsby Cement Works, of course.
Watson wants to kick his ass. I mean, a little bit. I didn't realize the soldier was crying. I thought he was just being like, oh no. But I love that Watson's like, bruh, this kid, young, in love, meets the love of his life. Her dad dies, so he's comforting her, and he's just looking for like a little bit of something, and you're like, nah, she's gonna stand trial probably. She might go to jail, but oh.
According to Mr. Goblet, the cement factory will be guarded by a pair of dogs. We need to be very discreet.
What did you have in mind? Just chuck you over the wall?
How can we climb over this wall?
I see a ladder, I think, in the shadow. Yep.
Come, Watson. Stay here, Watson. If anyone attempts to scale this wall, then cross over to this side. Make as much noise as you can to attract the guard.
Be careful, Holmes.
I must get to the main office and locate the key to the Fairfax Theatre without being noticed by the guard and his dogs. I must stay hidden at all times when I move.
Oh god. How do I do this? Do I honestly just walk? I hope for the best? Alright, we'll try without the guide. First round. Holmes. Ooh, where am I? Ooh, no, go back. Damn it, Holmes. Turn around! Oh my god. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, there I am! Okay, so if I stick to the shadows...
What now? Who's there? Stop where you are.
How did I get caught? The case is closed. Your investigation failed to get all the necessary evidence. Therefore, Miss Lavinia was accused and sentenced to death for the murder of her father. Herman Grimble, the right hand of Sir Bromsby, killed himself a few months after these events. The Bromsby Enterprise's collapse causing a major crisis in the city. I shall always regret these unfortunate events and my failure to close this case. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna go back to my last save. I didn't think this would happen. All right, everyone go take like 20. I gotta go redo everything. Oh, God.
They must have never cleaned here before.
Yay.
This key reminds me of another.
Mm-hmm. Go. Look at the pictures.
Photographs of several completed. Let's have a close. It is young Grimble, and there are visible signs of family resemblance between the two men.
Mm-hmm. Keys.
This is a veritable museum. An old suit.
Just go, dude. All right. A threatening letter here.
Is there anything under this tiger?
Because I saw the dog was way over there, and I saw the man was on the other side, so I'm like, did the dog on the other side of the light see me? And is that how I got caught?
I'll examine this statue of Ganesh.
Give me your nose.
A miniature.
All right, be gone. And then you.
Closed.
Tiny key. There we go. Drop off this tiny little miniature. I come back and get the key. Go, Holmes. Run, quickly. Oh, old school games.
What a beautiful model.
There you go. Boop. Boop. Alright. Get me out of here. I have a hole in my favorite sock. No. The stage just gets worse and worse. No, I'm kidding. Guess I'll know to ask for my mom for my birthday.
Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this key.
That's fine.
Hurry, Holmes. I see someone coming.
One moment. I must take care that everything appears undisturbed.
Now we gotta do all this dialogue again.
Quickly, let us secure a cab. I must send several messages of great
Diggins
importance.
dug a hole in your face sock.
Please sit down, Holmes.
Is there a way to skip this?
Even if...
Can I spacebar?
Yes, but this...
Holmes!
Did you see his magnifying glass? It kind of went whoop.
I hope I've not disturbed you, gentlemen, by arriving.
No.
Okay, we can spacebar through it.
But you would...
My...
So what... Well...
We got him, Mr.
Sometime you do them.
Alright.
According to...
Okay. As soon as I get over, I'm gonna save. So that way if I die, I don't have to keep putting up the ladder. Which I guess this counts as a death. Yes, technically kill. I will! I just want to put the ladder up first.
Come, Watson.
And hop over.
Stay here. I'm...
Okay, now we save. Now I save. That way, if I get caught, it's not like, oh, hold on, Watson. Watch the thing. We're also going to read the guide. Because, Characters discuss what must be done. You should have been saving your game all along. But never before has it been more important. Oh, was this the moment? But never before has been more important right now. Save your game. What's about to happen is simply this. You need to get from where you are presently standing to Grimble's office, which is, of course, on the other side of the compound, without being spotted by either Marty or his guard dogs. It requires speed, careful positioning, and a bit of luck. Because if you're caught, your investigation ends. That's why you need to save the game now so you can reload and try again if you don't make it. Reload, they say. Once Marty moves off screen, move your pointer to the bottom of the screen to make the footprints icon and click. You will now be viewing the game from the high above. Okay, took me a second. We were at the bottom left by the light. So you can just see who is where. The guard dog is patrolling at the top of the screen, and Marty's walking up the left side of the workers' chat room. Double-click to make Holmes run along to the right side of the building, where you'll see a little wheelbarrow. Stand behind, from your vantage point below this, and move your pointer to create the footprints at the door to Gribble's office in the upper right corner. Now watch the dog very carefully. As soon as the dog walks past the lamppost closest to Grimble's office, double-click on your footprints icon to make Holmes run to the door. Once there, get the gold key from your inventory and get inside the building. Save the game! It's unlikely that you will accomplish this on your first try, so keep trying until you do so. Did you really chuckle at reload? I can neither confirm nor deny this. Maybe I did. Maybe I did, Diggins! Not Diggins, Adobo. I'm so used to Diggins giving me shit. Maybe I did, Adobo. Maybe I did. We back to dropping loads? I mean... Wheelbarrow. Where's the wheelbarrow? Oh, this wheelbarrow. Okay, I am below it. Is this? This is the office. Okay. I have to avoid this dog. A Dickens back. Alright, I don't see the dog. Run!
What now? Who's there?
I clicked and Holmes just stood there like a dung dog.
Stop where you are.
Yeah, it's fine. Load the game. Alright. Try this again. Round 2. Ring-a-ding-ding. Yeah, I guess these counts as deaths because people are dying. I know he's busy camping. He's having a time. It says below the wheelbarrow. I am below the wheelbarrow. Here are the feet icons. And they said wait till the dog is away because I'm going to be running towards it, so it makes sense. Wait, so he's off screen. And now. Holmes! Run!
What now? Who's there?
My boy started
Stop
and
where
then
you
stopped. God damn it, Holmes. Ah, old school games and their difficulty. I wonder if there's another way someone could do this. Shit! I was not startled. I don't know what you're talking about. Get away from me. Get away from me. Alright, so we're walking, right? Beneath the wheelbarrow. Here is the feet icons. Just tap it twice. You know what? I'm already gonna start walking. Go!
What now? Who's
No!
there?
How?
Stop where you are.
How? Son of a bitch. It's like a goddamn nightmare. See, this is what I mean. Everyone knows who Holmes is. You figured they'd be like, oh, he's trying to break into my boss's office. You should just let him go. So here goes Doggo. Here goes the man. I'm almost tempted. What if I stay back here, right? What if I stay behind this? He can't even get behind it. Okay. Yeah, no, just stay behind this. I'm gonna try something. Stay behind this. See if the dog notices you. Because that's honestly a really small window if I have to run from here to here. Alright, I'm staying. Okay, nothing happened. Oh! No.
What now? Who's there? Stop where you are.
Funny. He doesn't even run that fast. How many times do you think this is gonna take? I'm hoping under 15. The mission failed. I wonder how close I can get before the dog sees me, you know? Okay, he still doesn't see me. Still doesn't see me. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Ah! The key! The key! Get it, Holmes!
Perfect, I am here. I believe I shall find the key in this office. I must repeat all the steps I took before to get the Fairfax Theatre key in Grimble's desk.
Save. Sorry, fucking God. Thank you. Thank you. The guide was not totally wrong. I'm gonna reread her again. Without being spotted. Yeah, once Marty moves off screen, move your pointer. Walking up to the left side of the workers. And Marty's walking to the left side. The guard dog is patrolling. Double click to make Holmes run around to the right side of the building where you will see a little wheelbarrow. Stand behind it or below from your vantage point. Move your pointer to create the footprints at the door to Grimble's office in the upper right corner. Now watch the dog very carefully. As soon as the dog walks past the lamppost closest to Grimble's office, double click. Oh, I was waiting until he's off screen. So as soon as he gets past that lamppost, get your ass in there. Okay. Save. Good thing too, because I was like, you know what I haven't done in a minute? Save. Is his office open? Oh my god, his office is open. I feel like he's gonna be in the... It'd be funny if he's just like, hello, Holmes. It's like, oh! It's like, you found me. What an odd time to steal a key to a theater. Freaking Sherlock. I'm sure there's somebody at the theater who could be like, hey, it's me, let me in. They'd be like, ooh, you're investigating a case, Mr. Holmes, ooh. What do I know? Nothing! What an odd place to hide a key. Question, do I have to get out? Or is Holmes smart enough to leave? Like, oh, how did I end up here? I must have taken a wrong turn to Baker Street. And then key.
Observe. Grimble must have been here.
Count book. Dirty
this writing
paper.
is very hesitant and jittery.
And the warehouse key. Do I just leave? Do I just leave? This feels a little anticlimactic if I just leave. You repeat most of the steps you took during your visit. Go up the stairs, Grimbles. Don't bother looking for the key as the office is unlocked. Pull the Ganesh trunk. Holmes will note that Grumbles has been here. Take everything you see, including the key, which unlocks the old Fairfax that's now used as Cementworks warehouse. The new paper you find is the letter from Cabinet Lloyd. Lloyd. Oh, it's Lloyd? No, it's Lloyd. Lloyd. I named you. Don't be stupid, Grimble. Accept my conditions. Oh, we already read this. Okay. Seems Grimble hired these folks to answer his questions about whether he can inherit Bromsby's company in the event that Bromsby died without a legal will. That sounds a trifle dodgy if you ask me, but it doesn't really matter at the moment because you want more immediate concerns, namely getting out of the office and over to Theater One Piece. Go back downstairs. Oh, God. I think I do have to get out of here by myself. Okay, before exiting the office, open your inventory and move the warehouse key from its place at the end of your lineup to the beginning next to the magnifying glass. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Why? Next to the magnifying, you will want to be able to grab it fast when the time comes. Save the game, then click on the door and listen to Holmes talk about reaching the theater unseen. I have to be able to make it back. Fuck.
Now I shall travel to the Fairfax Theatre, but I must take care that the guard does not see me.
I should have kept reading. I should have kept reading. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Hold on. No, Nina. Behind this giant thing. Because then he's going to come around, right? And then we're going to run past him and we're going to get to this. Come on, before the dog sees me.
What now? Who's
Nope.
there?
Okay, explain. What do I do?
Stop where you are.
The case is closed. Again. Alright. Listen to Holmes talk about reaching the theater unseen. You'll leave the office just in time to see the dog walking away. Move the pointer to the bottom of the screen and click on the footprints, which will again change the vantage point to eye in the sky. The dog is patrolling back and forth across the top of the screen, and Marty is moving along the bottom. Directly below Holmes on the screen, about halfway down, is an old covered wagon, which you may have noticed during the afternoon visit. This will serve to conceal you from Marty's eyes when he comes that way. Just above and to the right of this wagon is kind of a dark patch of ground, which you can use as an idea of where to hide. Holmes will want to be below this dark patch and to the right of the wagon, so double-click to make him run to that spot, If all goes well, the dog will continue moving on its path without observing Holmes, and Marty will turn to start walking up the right side of the coat room building. You will have to time it just right. As soon as Marty is about even with the wagon, make Holmes run down along the bottom of your screen and up to the other side of the building. Move your pointer to the door of the theater and double-click on the footprint icons. As with the first time, it's unlikely that you'll manage it on your first try, so keep reloading the game, and eventually you'll get there. While Holmes is running toward the door, right-click to open your inventory, and as soon as possible, use the warehouse key on the door of the theater. You will hear him say, "Come, Watson!" If you're succeeding in getting this safely inside, save the game. That makes it sound so simple. Alright, let's go, buddy.
Now I shall travel.
Yep. Alright. Come on. Come on. Run! Alright, dark patch. Okay, I see a dark patch here. Yeah, that's where I was. I was right here. Okay. So when he's supposedly here, I'm supposed to move around and run. Alright, there goes the dog. There goes Marty. Here's a dark patch. I'm under it. I'm to the right of the wagon.
What now? Who's there? Stop where you are.
This might take a while.
Now I shall.
Let's go, Holmes. I'm almost tempted to, like, save when I'm here, but I'm like, just these 2 seconds. Can I get closer? I'm clicking and he won't move! Move! Get in there! Okay, he's like at the tip of it. Let's try this. Marty can totally see me. I'm not hidden at all. You never know.
What now?
Yeah, he saw me.
Stop where...
He saw me so much quicker than the other one. I'm hoping
Now I shall...
Under 15. I'm hoping we get this under 15. Nina, how'd you die? I got caught. Alright. Maybe if I'm on the patch, right? Okay, I'm on the patch. Wagon. I'm clicking. He can't move any closer. This is as close as he can get. Okay, it's working. It's working. Holmes, 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 Holmes. Run! Run, Holmes! Oh my god, run, 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 run! Run! Go! Go!
Come, Watson. Watson, look to the gates and let me know if a guard or anyone else is coming.
All right, Holmes.
Okay. Save. Yes. Can't see
My
shit.
word, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I was about to say, I can't see shit in here. Ooh, hold on. Let's go. Yes, I'm sure they won't notice that there's a giant light coming through this door. What's this? Footprints.
I need something.
Let me guess.
Damp white footsteps. Somebody has been here before us.
I'm sorry. How do you say wet? White? Wiped?
This lock is very old. I think I may be able to force it. This
Yeah.
lock is very old. I think I may be able to force it.
Do I just kick it? Oh, Sans Guard gets a very handy matchbox. Use on the lamp directly. Footprints, yep. Locks the doors, Holmes by force. Remember the knife? The knife?
Let us enter. I must light the lamp. I can't see a thing.
I honestly would not have thought a knife. I thought he was just gonna like kick it.
Now I see better.
That's not where your pocket is.
Traces of blood and hair.
That's okay. So this is the theater? Or I guess it used to be the theater? Keys, hello. Oh, I saw little footprints.
The theatre was transformed into a warehouse when Bromsby bought it. Few traces remain from the old days.
Few, you say?
Closed. Closed.
Hold on.
This place is rather sinister.
Is this not where we found the technically a murder weapon? Well, something that was used in a murder. It was the fancy Persian carpet. Do we want to go down? Is this lime? Am I about to see a dead body?
Some relics from the theatre days, most likely. Some relics from the theatre days, most likely.
I'm supposed to interact with here. Come on. Let's walk to the other side. This feels purposeful, like I'm supposed to do something. Come, let's observe the blood and black hair. Take the ring of keys. Head towards the back of the room. The next secret events involves a lot of backtracking, and I wish I could tell you to take everything you need with you now, but the items simply can't be moved until the proper time. In any case, you find a locked door at the back of the room, which you can open with that ring of keys you found. Holmes notes that the door has a rather sinister feel. There's a strange white spot on the wooden floor, which the magnifying glass tells is quicklime. Ah, let me go to the quicklime. I did not notice the icon change.
I need something. Quicklime! I must take precautions, as this substance is quite dangerous.
So this is like lime, right? Like the shit that people bury people in to get rid of the bodies, right? This is this? Quicklime. Also, Pokemon. It's a Kakuna, which is just perfect. We all know what we used to name them back in the day. We were monsters. Alright, we did that. It's extremely dangerous. Move past quicklime and go through the door, which is what looks like a tarp of an old curtain line in the middle. Head to the left, you can see the cloth is anchored to some pegs. Move your pointer over the pegs. Oh, okay. Really? Because I tried before and nothing changed. Maybe these just weren't the right pegs. I don't see anything happening with these pegs. Don't lie to me, guide. Go through the door to the next room, which has what looks like a tarp or an old curtain lining the middle of the floor. Head to the left. Oh. I'm thinking left of the curtain, not my left. Okay, pegs.
The knot is too tight. I need something to cut it.
A knife. What do you have there? A knife! No! Yeah, there's a body.
Quicklime. I need a mask to protect myself.
You don't want to know what I named my pincer in Pokemon Go. What did you name your pincer in Pokemon Go? Like booty pincher or something? Let's see. You'll see the hand appear. Discover results. A dead body buried in a huge pile of lethal quicklime stuff. Go get out of that room and go back to the double doors where you lit the lamp and found the keys. Okay. They weren't kidding. It's a lot of backtracking. Yeah, I saw this. I was like, this looks, you know.
Ah, a clean cloth. I can use it as a mask.
Let's see. Guys, take that. It will do to make a mask to let Holmes be in the quick library room without gagging. Okay.
At least with this improvised mask, I can now enter the room with the quicklime.
The mask in place, you can go back to the quick library room and try to budge the body. What? I'll let you say what I named it. Zipper vag? Ah! The poor pincer. He's just out here being a bug, living his life, having a time. He gets caught by some dude in Canada, and then he's like, your name is Zipper Vag. And he's just like, what? And it's like, you heard me.
We are running out of time.
I mean, you're running out of time. We're doing great. Alright, let's go move this body.
I need something to remove the body.
Oh god, did I not pick up something? Go back, try to budget. Holmes needs something to dig out the unfortunate, and there's a shovel next to the door in the quicklime room. Okay. Grab the shovel. Right here. Right here. Grab the shovel. Poor pincer. I will say this. I think, what was it, Pokemon X? Right? Whichever one had Xerxes? That's not the Pokemon's name. The deer one. The rainbow deer. I was like, I'm gonna name every Pokemon I catch. Even if I don't, like, make them a part of my team. I'm gonna name them. I did, like, my own
something to remove the body.
friendly Nuzlocke version. I was like, your name is Vodka. Your name is Jaeger. Your name is Fireball. I was just like, I'm just naming everybody adult drinks.
I need to find something else.
I'm sorry, is the shovel's not good enough? What? The shovel's not good enough? Take the shovel, try to use it, but it's not gonna work. You have to find something else. Okay, let me guess. That poker that I saw in the previous room? Because I saw it when I was like, when I grabbed the mask thing. But like my icon didn't change. I'm guessing now. Now it changes. Yeah, this big honker. It's kind of like when you watch old school cartoons where it's like the background is one, you know, consistent style, and then you just see something that's like highly detailed and you're like, that's about to be animated. That's how I felt with the poker. Is it a poker? What is it? I don't know. Move this body. It's a pole.
A passport issued to a man named Johansson. Perfect. A bottle of liqueur from the Richmond Abbey. Watson, over here.
Do you have a mask?
Watson, go secure a white cloth around your face. One can be found in the room. When you are prepared, join me.
All right, Holmes.
When you use the pole in the body, two things will happen. One is that you got the passport and a bottle. The next is you'll lose control for several minutes.
Poor
Of the
devil.
game.
Yes, there's something of the devil in this. However, I'm sure in a way you have not considered. We should take our leave as quietly as we came. I do hope that Lestrade will follow my instructions to the letter. If we want to keep our advantage in this inquiry, no one can know that we have discovered the body.
Mini movie. What? What? Hey! Oh my god! Fucking Sherlock's just like, this guy forgot to load his gun. And he runs? Watson! Why are we being chased? Oh my god, Watson, put your empty revolver away.
It seems to me that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson. However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings. The questions should be answered yes or no, and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Own the only set of keys to the Fairfax Theater? Yes? The answer is yes. Testimonies. There's Gablet. Does Captain Lowry have anything in common with Bromsby Enterprise? Yes, we read the article. Where is it? Right, about Captain? Yeah, the article about his death, obviously. And then the photograph. Would that be the unknown person? No, he made the thingy. Where is it? The article about Captain Lowry's death. The photograph of Bromsby in front of Kalidas. It's this one, I think. Can we say that Wyatt Collins, the nephew, is an honest person? No. Yep, no. Did he get arrested? Is this the British Embassy? Oh, my conversation with Mary. Mary straight up was like, no, he's a fool. Green box. In the documents section, the audience text? Oh, yeah. Can Herman Grimble be Bromsby's heir despite the missing of an official will? No. Oh, sorry. I mean, yes. Was it Richard's letter? The documents section, the letter from Cabinet Lloyd, and Matterson. Was the man found at the old Fairfax Theater from abroad? Yeah. Passport. The documents section, Johannesson's passport. Where is his passport? Oh, maybe you should read it, Nina.
Passport issued to a man named Johansson. Perfect. There you go. We must have made an error, Watson. The questions should be answered yes or no, and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
1 is yes. 2 is yes. 3 is no. 4 is yes. 5 is yes. I was not sure about this one. This is the one that had me like iffy. Front of Waters and Grimble. Let's try that one.
We must have. The questions should be answered yes or no, and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation. It is simplicity itself, Watson. We have answered all the questions.
With that. Oh, we're only on day 4.
Good morning, Holmes. During this long night, I got little rest. I cannot forget the terrible face on that poor fellow we found last night. And I won't even mention those unfortunate men we encountered purely through bad luck.
You say bad luck, Watson? I think not. Lestrade will have something to say about this point when he arrives. Our dear Mrs. Hudson, she must surely have risen in the middle of the night to prepare such a feast. I presume that you have your notes, Lestrade. Good. Here are mine. You seem to be somewhat tired, my dear Lestrade. You must calm yourself.
Somewhat tired? Holmes, read it for yourself in the Morning Times. It speaks only of crisis, riots, and perhaps even revolution in the streets. The bank's in a panic, froze the entire assets of the Bromsby Company. Now Grimble's unable to pay his workers. They're leaving their work sites, marching in the streets, and even now breaking everything they see.
Good God!
My superiors inform me that in 3 days' time, Bromsby's largest suppliers threaten to stop all deliveries if a solution isn't found. It seems that the future of this city and even more depends on the resolution of this case, and I must admit I'm at a complete loss. My superiors are harassing me hourly. Every day brings some new find to bedevil me, like a corpse in the night or some other mystery that confuses this case even more. And with all of this, you want me to calm myself?
Watson, would you be so kind as to pour a cup of tea for Inspector Lestrade? You see, Lestrade, the dimensions of this case are merely a reflection of the larger faults of our fragile and complicated society. London can be viewed as a game of 4 million dominoes, which are placed one after another, just so. Should some event cause one domino to fall, then another domino shall surely fall as well, and so it will continue. To stop this chain reaction, there is only one alternative. You must remove a domino, and this reaction shall cease. I agree that the sudden spectacle of all of these falling dominoes is most disconcerting. This may lead one to make the reckless decision to remove any domino at hand to try and stop the tide of these events. But it is critical that we concentrate our efforts and reason on only one question. Which domino shall we take away? Or rather, which one are we obliged to take away due to its critical position in the chain of dominoes?
I know, Holmes. My superiors demand a guilty party, and they will have him, no later than the day after tomorrow. It matters little that I doubt his guilt. We discovered certain documents that offer proof that Grimble misappropriated funds for a personal enterprise while he was an associate in India. Sir Bromsby had discovered these improprieties, which gives Grimble an excellent motive to seek Sir Bromsby's death. So I have two strong possibilities for the guilty man. But I lack definitive evidence that favors one or the other. My choice is now ruled solely by a number of important presumptions and will have two immediate consequences. One of these individuals will obtain ownership rights in the Bromsby Company, and the other will have the executioner's rope. Either way, Holmes, we've identified one of your attackers. If you need me, I'll be at Sherringford Hall tonight.
You have shaken him, Holmes.
Such was my intent. In such a complicated case, the police have their uses. I cannot bear if they start to lose their efficiency and reason. I'm going to get dressed while you study Lestrade's findings.
I have so many points to make. Like,
I must read the documents, Holmes.
just first off the bat, Watson is a doctor. Also, he's military trained. Like, he is like, he's not an idiot. So it's just like, why do they keep portraying him as an idiot? Or he's just like, paying attention, just overflows tea. And I'm like, you're a doctor. You're a soldier. How would you forget to load your gun? It's like, okay. And then I guess the other, like, half is like, either Holmes is hella strong and he just broke a domino, or he's got some hella cheap dominoes. Because I'm like, bro, dominoes are, like, pretty freaking sturdy, bro. It's okay, Watson. I know your smarts. Alright, he wants me to read. Lewis! Hello, friend. Again, we're playing some Sherlock Holmes. How are you doing today? Where are these findings that he wants me to read? I didn't really see him come in with any documents. He kind of just sat. Right? Happy Pride. Okay, I honestly don't know where I'm supposed to go. to the guide. Let's see. Oh, he just adds them straight to my notebook? I don't have to find them? Oh, thanks, Lestrade. Right? You excited? I'm excited and nervous, because October's gonna be busy. It's like the first weekend is calm. The second weekend, ACFI. Third weekend, TwitchCon. Fourth weekend, going back home to visit my mom. That airport is gonna see me every weekend. And they're gonna be like, didn't we just see you? And I'm like, shh, I'm very busy.
The devil, this mystery darkens.
Yeah, no, I'm excited and
This
terrified.
investigation provides us with a new corpse every day. Come, Watson, you can read that later.
To Hunter's house.
It looks like we are in the midst of the Bromsby workers' demonstration.
Nina lives in airport all October. You did? Hold on. Let me click on it. Through this. Because this is an old game. And as you know, when you play old games and then try to click out of it, they get a little encoding error. Make sure that's mute so I don't have like a reverb of sound. Quickly type something so I can see you in the chat. At least the chat on my phone. I click. And then... I love it! It's rainbow! And I love the little sim... the little Sims, like, rainbow diamond above your head. That's awesome. That's amazing. Heck yeah, bro. I just put up a new banner, and I just made my rainbow corner way more prominent than usual. Alright, where are we going?
Here we are, Watson, 29 Strokes Alley.
Stickers!
By Jove! If it isn't Sherlock
I gotta give you pins
Holmes.
then.
Hello, Appleby. You're always nearby when there's a whiff of gunpowder in the air, aren't you?
Of course, Mr. Holmes. But what are you doing here? Aren't you working with Inspector Lestrade on the Bromsby investigation?
I am.
Appleby, I have every reason to believe that the murder of Hunter directly relates to that very case. May I ask you to tell me what you know, and then give me leave to examine the scene?
Of course, Mr. Holmes.
What are the facts?
Last night, between 9 and £9:15, a fellow came for me. I was at the pub, which lies a bit further down the lane.
Lewis,
He
what are
told
you
me that
doing?
there was the sound of a shot from this bungalow. When we got here, the door was locked. After the landlady got her key, I opened the door. There I saw the dead man lying on the floor. And here we are.
What did you do next?
Well, Inspector
I can't
Gregson
pause
is
when
in
they're
charge of
talking.
the case. He's due to arrive today to start the official investigation. At least they've removed the body.
Okay, stop talking. What are you doing giving to opals? No problem, my friend. Just do this when I can. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Your presence is enough. We enjoy your company.
Do you have any further details about his death?
He was killed by a bullet right through his heart. There was just one shot. At first glance, it appears to have been a small caliber weapon. His landlady told me that he was a common fellow with nothing to remark about, no friends to speak of, not even a lady friend.
A lonely soul.
He has been staying here
Yes.
for 2 years.
Go
The
nap away.
landlady told me he spent most of his time with this flower garden. Indeed, I can't believe that somebody could murder a man because of his hydrangeas.
Oh, stop it, Louis. Stop. Well, I'm excited to see you again and your stickers. And I will be sure to have pins for you, and we can just have like a nice little exchange. And we'll be like, look how much you've grown since the last time I saw you. I'm so curious how it's gonna go down. Like, will it be calm? Will it be chill? Will there be another foam pit? Like, what's gonna happen?
Who has been inside?
Only myself and my assistant to help with the removal of the body. The landlady made her identification of the man after he was removed and then left for her sisters.
Loot Cave this year? Yes. I know we did it, and it was... Even just going in there was fun. Like, I still have my hoodie that I bought, and all my pins. I love all my pins.
Have you found anything in the room that points to the murderer?
For the moment, no. When I entered the first time, the window facing the street was open. I closed it and secured the shutters as well. It is possible to expect anything with those demonstrators in the streets. Does this advance the investigation of the Bromsby case?
If you could wait for me here, Watson. Could you open the room for me now, Appleby?
I could TwitchCon as can book flight with PayPal. See you soon, my friend. Bye, Lewis. See you soon. You could TwitchCon, Tony? Or are you saying you couldn't? Because I'm like, you can do a lot with PayPal. Or credit cards. I know PayPal also has credit cards. Just be like, just gonna open up a credit card specifically for TwitchCon in this plane ride. And obviously somewhere to sleep. And then I shall return home. He can. Does that mean you're thinking of coming out to the Las Vegas?
It's a trace of human blood.
You don't say, Sherlock. I wonder if anybody called Sherlock Einstein. No, Einstein wasn't even alive then. Allowed me to book my...
Strange sketches.
Yay! Well, thank you, Air
This
Canada.
is brand new. This is brand new.
Okay.
This is brand new.
Do something with it? Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Hold on. Open up the guide. Another murder has occurred, which is part of what's driving poor Lestrade so crazy. You may remember that Hunter was the name of the bartender at the party where Bromsby was murdered. The lovely bartender? Oh, he was delightful. And now he has been murdered himself. Enter his room at 29 Strokes Alley. That's a name. And see if you can contribute anything to the investigation. All right, we talked to Appleby. We got the blood on the floor. Look at the paintings. No, the canvases. To the window. Walking to the window. Anything? Hold on. Nope. Foot icon. Foot icon. Oh, what's that? Is that a foot?
This footstep is incomplete. It is larger than a size 8, but smaller than a 12. Someone used this window to leave.
You all got a hotel? Yep. We got a hotel. And I think it's like nearby the convention, which is perfect because that's what we did last year. And honestly, it was worth it. I was like, we're just here to sleep and shower. This is the only point of having the room is just to sleep and shower and just be like, a place to rest from all the humans. Because it's a lot of people. And it does get a little overwhelming. But it's like, you stick with your group and you're like, all right, what are we doing? Cool. Do we want to stick together? Do we want to separate? Are we hungry? We're going to hold hands and go to the bathroom? What's happening? But yeah, no, it's like, it was nice having a hotel and just being like, if I needed to like, just be like, I can't handle it. My social battery is empty. I'd be like, there's a place I can go. And it was close. So I could just walk versus like people who had to Uber. I was like, that sucks. You got to Uber the whole weekend? Oof. Big old oof. Alright, we'll go back outside. That's all the clues in this room.
Thank you, Appleby. I have learnt nothing conclusive. Tell me, Watson, would you mind strolling in the garden to wait for Gregson?
Okay. Oh, let's take a stroll in the greenhouse. What do we got here?
What in the name of reason are you looking for, Holmes?
What in the
What
name?
a curious small flower. Several bills for the sum of £21. Watson, we need to secure the item that was pawned under this ticket with all due haste. Could you take care of it? We shall meet this evening at Sherringford Hall.
All right, Holmes.
Okay. Having a close hotel is great. What
Let
I did
us
for
return
tax.
to Baker Street.
Nice. Oh, to Baker Street. Alright, off we go. Boop.
We must learn the identity of the dead man discovered in the cement factory. Let's examine his belongings.
Well, I'm gonna read that.
A bottle of liqueur from the Richmond Abbey. I must have a book that speaks about this abbey.
Which, by the way, has anyone seen the suggested movie for today? Because I have, and it's amazing. Also, it's perfect for Pride Month. Because I think it's also based on a true event. Maybe like, you know, like most true stories, it's slightly exaggerated at some parts, but like for the most part, it's like, no, this happened. Read.
Richmond's Abbey. I believe it was built in the 15th century to house an order of Anglican monks. It should surely be there. Let's visit this place, but in disguise.
Oh,
let's see if this place is located on the map.
Map, you say? Oh my goodness, it is.
Let's visit this place, but in disguise.
Do I need to go change? How do I head to the closet? What do you consider a disguise, Hobbes? What does he consider disguise?
Let's visit this place, but in disguise.
Which is really nothing unusual for Sherlock Holmes. Make him move to the apartment so that you can see the 2 doors on either side and click on the left door. Okay. Oh! Alright. Oh, how gloomy. Yes, this place seems very welcoming. Hello?
Yes, my son?
I am sorry to disturb you, brother, but, well, you see, I have a matter of great importance which led me here, and I am certain that you may be of help. Well, I am looking for my brother. Not a brother like yourself, but rather my brother by birth. He might have joined the order, but I think it is unlikely. You see, he has not always chosen the right path in life. I recently learned that he had had some troubles, and I have been frantic to find him. One of his acquaintances told me that my brother had spoken of Richmond's Abbey. My brother's name is James Little. Perhaps you know of him? If I ask you some questions, would it trouble you? It would at the least help me to learn whether he is here. He is unaware, but recently we received a small inheritance. I think if he were told of this, it would ease his mind and help him put these troubles behind him.
You just gave a lot of detail, but okay, Holmes.
This forest is most impressive.
It is very large. If someone were to hide in there, it would be most difficult to find them.
Is there somebody hiding in the forest?
The Abbey produces a fine liquor, doesn't it?
Yes, we distill a liquor that contains medicinal herbs. It does allow us a small income, but it also can attract certain rascals. That's why we are mindful of inquisitive strangers.
How good is this booze? We're just like, hey man, heard you make wine.
Have there been any burglaries?
Oh, we do get the occasional tramp. They sometimes seek shelter in the old ruins that lie in the midst of the forest. They have been known to trespass into our sacred cloister, seeking some sustenance. At least, that is always their tale upon discovery. But it is only the liquor that goes missing.
Cloister? Cloister?
Do you know the way to these ruins?
Many paths lead there. If you are prepared for a walk, you may take the path that lies 30 meters in that direction.
Okay.
Thank you very much, brother. I would not at all be surprised if my brother is discovered to be the architect of your recent thefts, as he may well be hiding within the forest ruins. Sadly, for some time now, he has suffered from an addiction to strong drink. Please allow me to indemnify these losses on my brother's behalf. I'm afraid it will have to come from his share of the inheritance. Goodbye.
Good luck, my brother.
I caught the go-goat. Nice. I got myself a goat. Alright, to the ruins, right?
Not very engaging.
Alright, Holmes. I guess we'll go left.
I can go no further.
Okay, not that way. But I go left. Go. Come on.
What can it be?
Don't know. Left. It's a good dead end, Nina.
I can go no further.
Alright, and this way. Left again.
Is it near there?
Oh, my dude.
I can go no further.
Seems all my left turns are just ending in dead ends. Come on. Seem a little lost. Oh. Wait. Wait. I came from here.
I am being watched. Take heed.
What?
I can go no further.
Okay. So probably one of those two. Sherlock, I'm clicking! I went this way, right? Go this way. Yep, where are you going? Oh, is this the down path? Okay, that's the down path. Okay. It's just the camera angle changes, so I thought it was a different route. You are gonna catch your death, sir. I think I need to go down this way. Right, because this is a dead end.
I can go no further.
Wonder who's watching me struggle in the woods. Because, you know, I could very clearly just go off the beaten path, but no. Not for this fine gentleman. Do this one or the other one? I am? You're watching Holmes just struggle in the woods? How dare you, sir? So is the other path? It's really all that's left. But I thought I came from that direction. Yeah, which doesn't this connect to the dead end tree? Up! Nope! Stop! Turn your ass around, Holmes. This.
I smell smoke.
I see fire.
Quick, some water to douse this fire, else we lose precious evidence.
Do you mean the current rain is not enough?
If I am to find any evidence, I must put out this fire immediately.
How? How? It's literally raining. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf is watching. Amazing. Okay, walk into the ruins. You've reached the ruins, but they're on fire. Oh! Oh, shit. The first chance you hear I smell smoke, save the game. Oh, it's been a minute since I've saved. Oh, it's been a minute since I've saved. Oh, crap. What happens now is this. You'll move forward and find that you have reached the ruins, but they're on fire. There could be valuable evidence inside from which will be destroyed. So you've got to put out the blaze fast. You'll have exactly 1 minute to get some water and put out the fire. A clock will appear in the upper right-hand corner on the screen to show you just how much time you have. Remember, to double-click to make Holmes run, you need to get back to the little pond you passed on your way here and get some water and get back here. That little-ass pond? Bah. Turn around and run back down the path to the four-way crossroad, then turn right. There is a pail on the ground to the left of the path, which you should grab. At the next crossroads, turn left, and at the one after that, turn right. Oh, God, this is why I need a co-host. I just need them to read this and, like, you know, run along for it. Okay. All right, so we got to turn around, run down the path we came, turn right. I'm assuming they mean me right, not Holmes right, so me right. There's a pail on the ground on the left of the path, which you should grab. At the next crossroads, turn left. So we turn right, then we turn left. And at the one after that, turn right. So it's right, left, right. Turn left again. Get the pail out of your inventory, then click on the pond. Now retrace your steps back to the Abbey. Follow the path you followed the first time. Turn left, turn right. Take the second left, go up and forward. Click the pail in the water, fire to extinguish it, and save the game so you have to do all this again. Now you can enter the ruins, as with Marty the dog, because you'll very likely not manage this on your first try, so keep at it. I already lost like 5 seconds! Okay, go! Holmes, run! Run! Oh my God, run! Run! Holmes. Holmes, please, for the love of God. Right? Oh my God. Turn around, run down the path. Turn right. Okay, turn. Yes, right, left, right. Okay. Run! Grab this pail! Oh my God, pick it up any faster.
Quickly, I must find some water.
It's taking 15 seconds, Holmes! Run! Left. Left. Holmes. Running. I think I messed up already. Okay. It's okay. We saved right there. It's better than nothing, right? Okay. Turn left, and at the one after that, turn right. Turn left again. Get the pail out of your inventory. So in theory, I should turn left, and it should be here. This is right, left, right. Run, Holmes, run. I fudged up. I fudged up! Oh, crap. Who knows? I could maybe still make it. You never know, right? Holmes. Holmes! Oh my God, quit walking. Okay, 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 okay. And click it. Turn left, right, second left. Go up and forward. Okay, left, right, second left. Go back. Run! Run! I'm clicking! Nip, run! Move! Holmes! Left! Left! This man's gonna be the end of me. Okay, right. Holmes, Holmes, Holmes. I need you to fucking hustle. Come on. Second left. I might have to do this again because those 5 seconds. Come on. Keep running, buddy. Keep running. Keep running. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Keep running. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Put it out. Oh! With a second to spare. Fucking save, Nina. Save! Ah, good shit. Get in there.
Word, I can't see anything.
Thank you. Is that a
All
bong?
these papers were gathered and burned. I need to find evidence somewhere else.
It's a candle, Nina, not a bong. Calm down.
Ah, now I see better.
Ah. That is too intense.
A bottle of liqueur from the Richmond Abbey. Someone has slept here.
Okay. What am I doing now? Small window. The only light comes from small window, which was your entrance. Light with your matchbooks. They were burning the fire you just stopped and are charred beyond repair. On the ground, the candles what looks horribly like blood. But pull out your magnifying glass and it's booze. Right?
This is ink. It is not English. And it fell on the floor maybe 2-3 days ago.
Wait, how do you know it's not English ink? Hold on, give me the tape. For the feetsies? No? We don't want to measure the feetsies? Oh, maybe this footsies.
Footsteps, size 10.
Identify them as size 10. I'm also just gonna, because I'm just so freaking paranoid right now, just gonna save Save again.
I need something.
Knife?
Ah, I was positive. It moved. Very interesting. These letters are faded and illegible. I should leave this forest and join Watson at Sherringford Hall. This ink is not made in England.
Alright, to... Oh, I have to leave the forest? Okay. Get me out of here. I have to leave the forest myself. Oh, I got chillos. I was wondering why it was like the rain outside wasn't putting the fire out. It's like, oh, the fire was inside the ruin. How do I get out of here? Release me, Forest! Rush My, I went the wrong way, but, I'm looking at my bruise, and it honestly kind of looks like a thumb up emoji, because it's got, like, a line, and then it has a square. I have a thumb up on my big old toe. I try to take pictures every day or every other day just so I can be like, ooh, it's getting better, like, ooh, it's getting worse, you know. This way. Oh my goodness, this is taking longer to get out of here. This way? Remember there's a lot of left and right turns. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's right, the dog groomer is supposed to show up. Alright. Get me to... Wait. Go back to where you entered the ruins, then follow the path back to the Abbey. Just reverse the path you followed. Once you reach the Abbey, move the pointer to the path leading away from the Abbey until the footprints appear, then click this will open the map and allow you traveled back to Baker Street.
Let us return to Sherringford Hall.
And then it just goes straight to Sherringford Hall.
Oh, Dr. Watson, beg pardon for imposing on you, but I must get a message to Inspector Lestrade, and...
He is just inside, and I am sure that he would be most eager to assist you.
No, it would be better if he would hear this from you rather than myself. The present situation requires me to be elsewhere. Please be good enough to tell Inspector Lestrade that I renounce any rights to the succession. Also, I will not be at my offices. I would not wish him to waste time looking for me there. Goodbye, and I thank you for your kind assistance, Dr. Watson.
What's going on? Suspicious.
I was upstairs and I could have sworn I just saw that blasted scoundrel Grimble through the window.
Yes, you are right. But you have no chance of catching him now. He has run away as if the very devil himself were after him.
It is not the devil that's after him, but myself. He would fare better if it were the devil on his trail.
He gave me a message for you, Lestrade. He said he renounces any rights to the succession.
What do you say? This is astonishing news. This will not prevent me from finding him. I want to know how it so happens that a dead man is found in a building to which only Grimble is known to possess the keys. By the way, where is our great detective? Oh, here he comes now.
Hello, gentlemen. What were you discussing?
Grimble has renounced all possible rights to the succession of Bromsby Enterprises.
But that does nothing to alter the fact that he is the ideal guilty party. Sir Bromsby had very important news that he intended to announce on the day of his death. What if this surprise news was the ouster of Grimble and Bromsby's intent to name his own daughter to succeed him? Do you think something otherwise, Holmes?
No, it is nothing. May I ask you a question, Lestrade? Would it be possible to keep this new information about Grimble from Miss Bromsby, but for a few days?
It's a deuced odd request, but I presume that you must have your reasons. I will do my best to keep this information private till the day after tomorrow.
Thank you, Lestrade. By the way, I would like to speak with Miss Bromsby. Where can I find her?
I do believe she's with her faithful knight in her sitting room. This gentleman never, so to speak, leaves her side. If this story spares them any further pain, no doubt they will soon be renowned as the most beautiful couple in London. I'm trying not to think about it, but my heart feels heavy that I may have been an instrument of their sorrow.
By the way, my brother Mycroft has answered one of my letters, and his information seems to be most interesting. You can look at it if you would like. I have had a copy made for you.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Where is this? Oh, dear Sherlock, with time of the essence, here's the information I managed to gather. It was founded by Joseph Grimble and his partner Raymond Waters. The majority of the capital was provided by Waters, who was the son of a wealthy ship owner. When J. Grimble died in 1886, his shares passed according to his will to his partner, Mr. Waters. The business of the Kalidasa Abyss is one that we as a British people are loath to remember. In the entire history of colonization, we have played falsely with the image we claim for ourselves. The truth of this murky business is still protected by the military authorities, so I possess but a small portion of the facts in this matter. Because of the Kalidasa Abyss, the supply convoys of the garrisons from the northwest of Bombay had to make long detours. Oh, it's a long letter. A decision was reached to construct a bridge over the abyss. The construction was entrusted to a contractor who enjoyed strong support within the military echelons, Mr. Melvin Bromsby. Bromsby committed to perform this task in a time frame that many specialists considered extremely ambitious given the difficulties associated with the location and other peculiarities. The abyss was situated in the middle of a jungle, located in a distant and isolated place. A battalion was assigned to assure the security of the construction efforts that would take several months. One of the officers from this battalion was Captain Lowry. From the beginning, nothing went right with the project. They talk of how poor the soil proved to be and the recurring accidents. The remains from ritual sacrifices were found at the bottom of the abyss, which caused fear in the superstitious Hindu workers. There was also the presence of a man-eating tiger nearby and other exotic mysteries. Thus, in the next few weeks, the construction suffered considerable delays. At the start of the second month, the officers in charge of the battalion asked to be retained in their role of supervisor, regardless of their personal hardships with this assignment. The command in Bombay supported the request as it was a great opportunity to economize on the costs of construction, which were considerable. Then the officers asked for men from the nearby villages and the towns to strengthen the teams on site. The soldiers following the convoys complained that large barriers barred their view of the site and prevented assessment of its progress. They were also denied passage beyond these enclosures. They further noted that although they brought workers to the site, they had never escorted any from the place and back to their homes. They were also deeply concerned that they could not identify the source of an undeniable foul stench that surrounded the work site. Some people claimed they had fallen ill merely from breathing the smoke from some invisible fire that came from the impenetrable mound. The construction was eventually completed, and or near schedule. but an inconceivable number of Indian families still do not know what happened to their husband, father, son, or brother. They left one day to build this bridge, never to be seen nor heard from again. One of the officers, Captain Lowry, tried to reveal the truth that everyone preferred be left unknown. He was abandoned by his superiors and his comrades. He wanted to leave Bombay and applied for the post of principal at a penitentiary in Italy. It occurs frequently with non-commissioned officers, as there is no better director than a former officer of the British Army. Everybody knows it and is envious because of it. But the army refused to grant him leave. It's a freaking thunderstorm. They threatened him with charges of desertion if he left the Indian territory. They must have been afraid that one day he would reach England and find attentive ears for a story which must not be told. He died ill and alone, and here's a strange request for a soldier of the British Army. He asked to be cremated in the Indian manner. This last request was in fact refused by the army. All of his property was bequeathed to the military orphanage, Rahami in Bombay, in hopes that this information shall prove helpful. Good luck, Minecraft. Thanks, brother. I'm also gonna say, because that thunderstorm has me hella concerned. Hella concerned. Alright, she's in the powder room.
I hear laughter coming from the powder room.
Oh, I can tell you this, we're getting close-ish. It's still like a day. Oh, is this not the powder room? I'm guessing the room down here is the powder room?
Closed.
That's not the powder room. Am I dumb? That's the kitchen. Am I dumb? How big of a brain fart did I just have? Holmes, why can't you run indoors?
Closed.
Oh, they are in here. Okay. I was like, I don't see them.
Good afternoon, Mr. Holmes. James has just been showing me the photographs from his hunts.
Oh, but I wasn't the only hunter.
My respects, Miss Bromsby. Hello, Lieutenant. If I could have a look. I must say, this is quite a handsome specimen, but it is surprising how light it appears.
That bull weighed near 1,000 stones.
No, beg pardon. I was referring to your portfolio.
That is but another souvenir of my travels to Africa.
I came here specifically to inform you that everything goes well with the case, Miss Bromsby. But I need to ask you a question of a more personal nature. If the Lieutenant would be so gallant as to give us a moment of privacy.
Your servant, Mr. Holmes. I will retire to the smoking room.
Smoking room?
Does this photograph belong to you?
Yes, it's mine. This is the photo of an actress who was with a touring London company. They gave a performance at the town near my boarding school in Switzerland. This is Miss Davenport. She was kind enough to meet with us in her dressing room after the show.
I'm reading the guide.
And how would you describe this actress?
Oh, she was fascinating, on the stage and in life as well. She personally inscribed this likeness for me. You see, they were available for purchase during the intermission. She was so very beautiful.
Pray, continue.
When I met with her, she showed me this beautiful earring that she wore. It was in the shape of a wave with foam, made entirely of sparkling stones. It's strange, but I have never talked about this with anyone till now.
Did y'all hear that?
I hope I see her again someday.
Perhaps. Now, listen to me, my dear child. I must ask you to speak to no one about our conversation, not under any circumstances. The discovery of the truth rests on your silence. I've got to go now.
I understand.
What does her and the earring have to do with anything? Holmes or Watson, you're so far away. Come here, hold my hand. We're bros. The same, like, stance, but I still walk
This
faster than you.
lieutenant seems a very commendable person. Miss Lavinia is fortunate to have him near. Lestrade was saying that he has found more evidence of Grimble's trail. The corpse we found at the cement factory may well have been an accomplice and the true murderer of Sir Bromsby. Grimble could have easily obtained an invitation for him to the reception. Then, some time after the deed was done, Grimble eliminated his accomplice to prevent his speaking. Or perhaps not. Whatever are you musing about, Holmes? Holmes?
What is it, Watson?
Blast it, Holmes! You haven't heard a word that I have said.
It is of no consequence. Tell me, have you had the opportunity to redeem the item with the receipt we found at Hunter's?
Oh, yes, it was a simple matter. In order to get the best price, Hunter agreed to redeem the item within 2 days' time. Look, these appear to be real diamonds.
It's of no consequence. Straight up said what you're saying isn't important.
It seems to me that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson. However, before we retire,
Watson, it's Pride
let's
Month, and I'm
summarize
your
our
bro, and bros
findings.
hold hands. Ew.
The questions should be answered yes or no, and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Exactly. It's Pride Month, and we're bros. Bros hold hands. Also, did I save it? I don't think I saved it, but I saw I saw it on Twitter, of course. And it was like, you know, like Pride Month, you know, like saying a whole bunch of like different identities, and like the text was all rainbow, and then it said and it was like hashtag kiss your homies, and he's like, see, it didn't turn into rainbows like the other words. It's not gay. I'm just like, whatever you need to express affection between you and your bros. Sure, man. It's like, it's okay, you can kiss your friends, it's fine. Alright. Was the leader of the thugs who attacked Holmes directly connected to the case? I kind of want to say no. Because we're dealing with Hindus and not Chinese. Bros hold hands, homies kiss. Right? You can be that confident in yourself and be like, I know I could never enter in an emotional relationship with someone of that. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to offer comfort to my bro if he asks for it. Oh, the answer is yes. Oh. I'm going to say no. Alright. Is it this? The document section lists Strahd's report about Wang Ji. Okay, well apparently he was connected. Bro, that thunderstorm